Oh yeah. Hey there, chat. How we doing, chat? How are we doing? What's up, chat? We're gonna keep this short and simple. Welcome to the stream. It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, chat. It's Wednesday. Let's play some Magic. Karn, the great creator, is making splashes in Modern. We are not immune to such great creations. We have a list here created by one of ours in the Discord, one of ours, the Pyro Prison community. We made a couple tweaks. I've added some Cavern of Souls. Don't ask me why. Those would probably be better as mountains. But our sideboard here has been changed to include some really fun and interesting cards, along with some of the typical and normal cards that we typically see. I think that's it, chat. Hit exclamation point deck to see the list. If you're on YouTube, get ready for some Magic. Let's play some, as I'm lovingly calling this, Sideboard Prison. And maybe, after a pair of 4-1s this weekend, maybe it is our time. Ironically, though, most of the time I lose the very first or second match, and then I'm just relaxed, and we just play Magic. Happy Wednesday, halfway through your week. Let's play Modern Red Prison. And I don't recall if the Mulligan rules are still in effect here. All right, we're back to the Vancouver Mulligan, which works out real good for us here. We're gonna go Hasty Goblins here and see if we can't beat our opponent rapidly. I will attempt to ritual out this first Rabble Master as well. I'm expecting something like a Fatal Push from my opponent. Fetch, Shock, Fatal Push. All good. My opponent is at 3 cards, draw 1. Darkslick Shores is not typically associated with Grixis Death Shadow. Maybe a Grixis Control here. Next turn, what we will be doing is attacking with both of these, swinging in and maybe avoiding avoiding some. Ooh, Pyro Prison is kind of a nice one. All right, let's jam in here. Let's see if we can get maybe this Chandra down. The reason to do this is if they Snapcaster, they might Snapcaster block and Fatal Push. And I'm kind of okay with this because now I can get Chandra down. And they're down to 2 cards. I think an established Chandra should be enough. They do block here. And they're considering Fatal Push. Obviously, I can't play Pyro Prison now. We will attempt a Chandra here and hope that they don't have like Stubborn Denial. If they do, then, you know, ooh, then it would be all right. We're gonna get Fatal Pushed here. They have 2 cards, draw 1 here. We're looking a-okay. Land is nice to see. We'll uptick Chandra here. Assuming Spirit Guide's a no. I feel safe enough to play Pyro Prison pre-combat here. Mana Leak. All right. And we'll attack him. Chandra's almost at 7. We'll get there. We'll get there. How's everyone doing? You guys have gotten quiet. Are you just slack-jawed? You're like, oh, Magic. Can't tell me you're doing that, Chad. All right, Slagstorm. We'll go uptick here. So here, they could Snapcaster to kind of ambush Viper us. Let's throw this on 2 if we can. I kind of like this on 2. Then I could actually attack with the goblin, which would put them at a potential lethal here. Vendilion Click I can't do much about, so we'll just swing in here. Vendilion Clicks, looking at their hand, getting rid of a Snapcaster, not blocking here, which is completely fine. Inquisition's away my Slagstorm, that's pretty good. Gonna have to go after Chandra here. If I were to do Karn tick down, I could get like Walking Ballista. I could then kill this. What do we want to do here? Let's kill. Let's play this. Let's go get Lattice here. Actually, let's get Coding here, and we'll just swing in past turn. Oh, I do have a Chalice too. That's okay, chat, because we don't actually have to play proper Magic here. We'll win anyway. Don't worry. Don't worry, chat. We'll win anyway. We don't have to play proper Magic. It's a power move. It's a power move. It's a power move, chat. All right. All right. Our bridges are a little bit weaker in this matchup. We could run into something like the, oh, what's the Creeping Tar Pit? We could run into a Creeping Tar Pit. Trinisphere is alright. Walking Ballista is pretty good here. Chalice is a lot better. Bridges can come out. The Slagstorm and the Abrades are the next weakest. Looking at what we have, I kind of prefer to leave Spellskite in the board for a tutor effect. I'm sure they have something for Spyglass, so we'll bring Spyglass in here. We'll take out one Slagstorm. Otherwise, I think we're good. So we're going to take these. Excuse me. These 4 are going to come in. These 4 are going to come out. And we're going to leave Karn in for the Lattice or Liquid Coating, along with grabbing these bridges if we need to, or maybe a Welding Jar if we need it to protect, say, like a Trinisphere or something. Otherwise, Karn is probably not doing as much as we'd like. Could go get a Torp Orb as well if we're lacking things to do with Karn. Mr. Jangles, what's up? Kugla, what's up? Camber 6, Zale, and Eder Meep. That's saying it's okay. We don't have to do blank. Always generates extreme amounts of karma. Extreme karma. All right, we're gonna keep this. We'll put this into play. I'm gonna get rid of. Let's just get rid of a Blast Zone. It's aggressive, but if they don't have the turn 1 Thoughtseize here, we're in great shape. If they do, then we just play Piakir and Nalar. We good, chat. We good. They're just playing basics. Okay, we don't have to. We don't have to do anything, chat. You don't have to do anything. All right. Blood Moon, maybe take them off black here. We'll put a Chalice probably on 1 first. If we do get that second land, or that third land, we will play probably Piakir. Well, that would run into a mana leak. That would be very much more disappointing than just a Chalice getting countered. Blues tap down. We'll go ahead and attempt to get Piakir in if we draw the land. Otherwise, Chalice will be set on 1. Could set it on 2 as well, which is aggressive. It is aggressive. I did say I would play Piakir and Nalar. I'm going to stick to my guns here and get 4 damage. 4 potential damage out in front here. Alright, this is rather aggressive, but I will get 4 damage in, or we're going to see a Snapcaster here. Again, I'm not too concerned about Chalice on 1, perhaps. I'm expecting this to get countered. Perfect. Let's get in for 4. The Chalice is probably getting countered anyway. Maybe it's aggressive to try and Ritual out to 2. I think it's okay, though. Opponent passes it back. Let's put a walking ballista down on 1. See if they would like to counter this. They do not. I'm not going to give Snapcaster an option here. We're just going to play... My opponent is upset about my draws. Why do people do this? They're upset about the draws. Okay, they can be upset about the draws. So, here, I'm going to go ahead and attack with everything. We're going to try to bait out something here. Perfect. Move 1 damage here. We're doing this to get 2 damage in and then get Rabblemaster around a counter. Rabblemaster's token doesn't get in for damage anyway, so we'll just do it this way. Let's attempt a Chalice on 1 here. I'm going to send just the token in. Very little payoff here to do more than the token. Next turn we can do something where we Rabblemaster all this and we put the Chalice and throw the Chalice. There's a Snapcaster. Dogfight, how you doing? How you doing, Dogfight? What's up, my dog fight? The other thing we could do is just send goblins in. I kind of don't mind just sending goblins in. My opponent's really far behind. Let's just do that. It's like you know. I don't know anything. I don't know anything, chat. I'm just a dude playing Magic. Guessing cards. It's like a game. It's a game in itself. Play our land here. I'm gonna just send in 3 goblins. I'm really just... Having only blue up, no black, I'm just not afraid of a whole lot of anything here. And I think at end step I just throw the Chalice. How many Neoform decks we're gonna run into? Ooh. By the way, I don't know if my opponent knows or... Well, okay, we're not quite dead here. Or not quite through it here. The deck's garbage. Yeah, but that's not entertaining, right? I don't think there's really any reason to do anything other than just do this. And then I think I just throw a Chalice at my opponent. Because the Chalice is going away. So just throw a Chalice. All right. Another Snapcaster. Cool. Cool, cool. My opponent is doing the things. Double blue here is a little frightening. I'll take a Chalice. I'll take any 3 mana or less artifact here with the opportunity to throw it at my opponent. Jace? Jace the Mind Sculptor, perhaps bouncing? Does not bounce. I think that was a mistake. Well, maybe they gotta dig for an answer here. Either win turn 1 or block your 3/3 out. Yeah. Alright, my opponent's not gonna do anything here. We don't draw anything super relevant, unfortunately. I'm just gonna sit back. Unfortunately, can't do a whole lot. Maybe they found something like their next island here. We can certainly win this. They bounced Rabblemaster. Okay. Planning to probably counter that on the way down. We'll see how they decide to counter it. A Vendilion click here. So they're going to get rid of Rabblemaster. I think that's a mistake, though. Because it could draw us into any of our artifacts and we just win on the spot. Well, they got rid of Rabble Master. We draw Rabble Master like a champ. Like an absolute champ. Absolute champ here. I guess I should get this extra Blood Moon down in case they find a way to bounce Blood Moons. Let's not have that happen to us. My opponent's not entirely thrilled with us redrawing Rabble Master, but we have 7 hits after that. So I'm not saying it was high probability, but it's actually the most redundant card we have in our deck. Darkslick Shores. Alright. I guess maybe I wanted them to bounce this, actually, now thinking about it. Jacko Pumpkin. What's up? Archdeacon, thank you for the resub Twitch Prime. I don't think I can necessarily attack because of Snapcaster here. Yeah, hi Snapcaster. What's up, Snapcaster? My opponent's hanging on for dear life here. We'll go ahead and F6 to my opponent's turn. I have no other actions. Uncle DB, what's up? How you doing? How you fine folks doing? You love me deeply? I appreciate that love. I send it back your way. Have a slime ball. Your tennis ball has slowly morphed into great gooiness. Alright, so we're looking at potentially a cryptic here. We have the triple blue. We have the triple blue. I think they attack in here if they have cryptic, but I think they don't want to be bouncing anything here. You're so excited to continuously ruin the ball. We're going to attempt to enter combat here. I'm expecting something like cryptic. Cryptic will have to happen after goblins. Yeah, cryptic. Let's go. Tap them down. Ooh. Let's attack with these. No? No, just the one. Just the one. They better have cryptic. We're playing this very patiently. Like I said, very patiently. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. They don't want to bounce P at Kieran, by the way. We replay Kieran and we get little Thopters. That would be silly. That would be absolutely silly. My opponent's choosing not to block. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's play another War Boss here. I'm not going to play my land. Interesting. No actions from my opponent. So they're drawing 3 cards again. They're at 1. Even if they found 1 black here, I don't think it ruins us. All right, hitting for 3 here. I appreciate the attack here. It signals that they do have cryptic command here. Oh, never mind. All right. Maybe they didn't draw anything. Why is this stuck as a hand? A braid wouldn't have been very good. What was our next couple draws here? I guess they never found cryptic. Maybe that's why they're a bit upset. If they have 4 cryptics and they're 33 cards, or about 30 cards in, I'd be a little bit upset. All right. Taking down what I thought was Grixis, but it looks like it was just blue-black control. We took them completely off black, so that probably stopped Liliana. Probably stopped something like Fatal Pushes, stopped probably Damnations, and so on and so forth. Don Rawls, thank you for the Twitch Prime. In 12 months, you now have a very slimy slime ball. Welcome. We've played this person before. I'm trying to remember what they're on. Someone made a comment about it before. They liked the name. Don't daze me, bro. If only I could remember what they were playing. Wasn't this list, was it? Nope. Yeah, you did. Do you remember what they were playing? It was like a screenshot or something. They're probably still on it. I'm glancing through some of our old screenshots, see if I see it, which is a negative. I don't think we can't not do this here, right? This is a keep. It's turn 1. The turn 1 Blood Moon, pretty safe here as well. I'll probably remember what my opponent's on here in a second. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. Let's just jam out Blood Moon here and see what happens. See what happens. Basic. Maybe they're Jund. It's looking Jundy-like. Ah, you want to know why I am Fluffy Wolf number 2? You really want to know? There is a backstory. You would like to know? We're going to play Bridge here. The reason for playing Bridge is they're appearing to be a little more red-black. Maybe they're going to try to through the breach me, so we're going to play around something smashing our face in. To be certain it won't happen, we're going to double down on Bridge here. The #1 fluffiest wolf is chat. Does chat get that privilege? By the way, we're doubling up on our lock pieces here. So you want to know why I'm Fluffy Wolf Dos, not Uno. Chandra here. Chandra's probably getting bolted. I don't want them to be drawing too much here. We're just going to eat that. We're going to trade a Chandra for a Dark Confidant here. That's fine. We respect this. It's more than likely a double bolt from my opponent, based on my opponent being strictly on red-black at the moment. They could be lacking green, though. Creature's okay. Alright, so, while we're playing at lightning speeds, because we're looking for just some sort of win condition here, why am I Fluffy Wolf 2 and not Fluffy Wolf 1? Well, this dates back to one of the early times where I was playing online, and I was in a league. It was not your typical. Oh goodness, War Boss is good here too. It was not your typical league though. It was a Yahoo Pool league, and I was known as something else back then. By the way, we should have this, and it appears my opponent's just black-red. Oh, okay. I want to get this War Boss down. So, I was signing up for this Yahoo Pool League, and in doing so, I decided I would come up with a very clever username. My opponent is Jund, by the way. So, my very clever username was Fluffy Wolf. Now, I attempted to do this on Yahoo Pool Leagues, and this was taken already. And thus, being clever as I am, I simply tried the number 2. And lo and behold, it was free and available. Free and available. I'm not going to show them Karn, because I don't want to, chat. Because I don't want to. We would throw a bridge at this point. Bridges are not our favorites. Okay, Jund. You ready, chat? You ready for how I sideboard Jund? You ready? Submit. Don't ask me why. Just submit. No change. Everyone's gonna be like, bring in a welding jar, bring in Spellskite, do this, do that. Nope. Maybe Sorcerer Spyglass. Stay the course. Submit. What is the significance of Fluffy Wolf? Little to no significance whatsoever. My opponent's going to have a Thoughtseize here. We're going to mulligan here. Remember, we're going down cards, unfortunately. I will keep this, put this on bottom. Let's see if we can turn 1 it. We're back to Vancouver, by the way. Don't Thoughtseize me. We win, chat. We win the game. It's great. So mean to do this to my opponent twice in a row. I like to live dangerously. I'm just getting around town. There's a Dark Confidant. We'll be able to take that out in a second here. I should have probably played the Cavern of Souls, but, you know, didn't do that. Didn't do that, chat. Let's see if we can't get this Slagstorm to get rid of this guy here next turn. I would like to not be taking beats from Dark Confidant for too long. No, I don't mean to do it. I'm a nice person. F6, no land. Do we know when Wizards will make a decision on whether or not to implement London Mull rule? This is a really bad card for us to see. We do not. I do not know of any timelines. Thoughtseize is also really frustrating. There goes our Slagstorm. They have to kind of take both of these. Maybe they take Bridge with the idea that they can collect a Brutality to Slagstorm next turn. It's potential. It is a potential. A Chalice. I think I'll just put this Chalice on 1 past turn. But yeah, we have no idea if Wizards is going to implement or anything. There's a Bolt. Inquisition. Take 1 damage. Can't play it. Bridge is safe. For now. Gonna take 2 here. We are 5 turns into the game. I would like a land. This will be turn 6, I think. No, turn 5 still. Alright, we do find our land. We'll go ahead and play Bridge. Stop Dark Confidant from attacking. I would like a way to remove Dark Confidant. We'll see if we get there. How's your favorite mac and cheese, bro? I didn't have mac and cheese, but I'm good, man. We're beating down this deck over here. Can't attack. You have a lightning bolt. No green mana so far. I'll do this. I'll do this. This is an okay card. It offers a trade. I would trade at this point. And then they can collect a Brutality, remove Rabblemaster. Alright, we got a point of damage in. Point of damage in. Maybe they'll find Kalitas here. Scavenging Ooze. No green manas thus far. Mac's famous mac and cheese. By the way, chat, we're gonna win because we got this today. That's smart water. Gonna be smart here. Engineer explosives on 0. Well, that was frustrating. But now they can Inquisition and Bolt me. If they Inquisition, it's a bit funny because Dark Confidant can't attack, but they do it anyway. They remain with Collective Brutality and a Scavenging Ooze. I think I'm done with this finding cards. Let's pass turn, taking that out. So we're doing that. The Collective Brutality takes it anyway, and it should slow my opponent down. Keyword should. Collective Brutality here should tag Rabblemaster. We have a lot of unknown cards in my opponent's hand. They could just bolt it as well. Are we getting mac and cheese bro tattoos? I don't know, man. I don't know. They get rid of a Thoughtseize over here. Gain a little bit of life. Got some chip damage in here. We find our 4th land, which is good. I will obviously play this. Pass turn. Land for my opponent. I'm not sure they would want to play a Dark Confidant, but they might. Fatal Pushes. So we're looking for Chandra or Karn at this point. We'll scoot this down a little bit. Hello, Chandra, sweetheart. How you doing? Up we go. Chalice on 0 only stops Engineered on 0. No need. No need. By the way, my opponent is not playing Forests, apparently. Let's go ahead and play this War Boss and pass turn. Swing for 1. I'm gonna hold extra Chandra here. It's a little awkward if they get a Liliana. But then we're getting in some oodles of damages. I believe we have it here. We do 5. Maybe. We'll get to attempt to do 5 here. I tick up with Chandra, does another 2. This Chandra does another 2. We are in a good spot. Alright, we're not going to do that. They fatal push the goblin. We'll uptick here. Say no, pass turn. Nothing to fear. Alright, we got there. Taking down Jund. No sideboard. Don't want it. Don't need it. We did get an early blood moon. But I can't figure out the sideboard. We'll be honest. Can't figure it out. But it seems to do okay. How it happened. Yes. Karn's been treating us well. We've seen Karn twice now, and we've completely found a card in the sideboard that we could not cast. Otherwise, we are doing fine. And keep in mind, chat, we are back on the Vancouver mulligan. Playing best of 1. Sort of, not really, maybe, huh? What? Best of 1. Now that would be a bad matchup. Actually, we would be pretty okay in a best of 1 because of our toolbox. And the toolbox, I can't move these around because we're in league match pairings. But the toolbox is lattice, coding, like walking ballista, maybe chalice, maybe spellskite, maybe. A bunch of maybes, but a lot of these come into the main when we need them. No sideboards. Oh, no sideboards. Best of 1. Fair enough. All right, we're going to attempt to keep this. This one's light on interaction. Unknown opponent, though. Maybe we can get him. Maybe we can get him. My opponent's mulliganing down. We are the fluffy wolf versus the biggest of bird. The biggest of bird. I have just realized that I am on the play. Did I win the die roll? I did win the die roll. Short-term memory, chat. That's all right. I was so excited. We were going to gemstone them. It'll be fine. Ooh. Concede? All right, we're going to be needing a bridge here. Luckily, we have 3 in the main. A lot more than other versions that have 2. A lot more. In fact, 50% more. Serum Visions, 2 cards on top of the library. That's really bad for us. That's also a very bad draw. Alright. Maybe we can get him here with Blood Moon. I'm expecting something like Manamorphose to be available for my opponent. But if not, then we kind of shut them down on blue mana. Greater Gargadon. That's really bad. Greater Gargadon. Okay. I'm going to play this Gemstone Caverns out now. Mainly because if we start losing lands here, it'll be very important. I would like to go one more turn before a Restored Balance shows up. If I can do that, then my Chandra is fire. It is Restored Balance. Yes, we've done it. And we're going to play this Gemstone Cavern out because these are good lands and these are bad lands. Archdeacon, thank you for the Twitch Prime again. Thanks. You're awesome. Bridge is bad to see there. We would much prefer that on the battlefield at this point. Nice moon. It's working out, right? It's working out. This list is a bit interesting. This one's going to crop back up with the Vancouver mulligan going on. Electrodominance for 1 here. Oh. That's rude. Ancestral Visions. I respect that. I respect that. Draw some cards, opponent. Draw them. Greater Gargadons. Ticking down. Going to 8/8. Ooh. Island has been found. As foretold. There it is. Something at 0. Alright, we're gonna sack a land. Sack a land. Sack a land. Sack a land. We're gonna lose our lands here. To as foretold. 2 turns, though. We're gonna ditch this gemstone. Sacrifice all lands. Okay. Choose 3 cards. We're gonna keep Pia, land, land. Done. We're actually okay here. We're okay. Not great, but okay. Oh, yes, please. Bridge, thank you. Whew. Drawn like a gas jet. So much gas. Blazing. Alright, let's avoid another restore balance. Let's avoid some other shenanigans happening here. Yeah, that's right. You don't have any lands, opponent. It's a shame. It's an absolute and utter shame. Alright, let's go ahead and get Pia, Karn, and Alar down here. Can do some damage to my opponent. What is this coming in? Why am I getting this message? Face ID, open. Very interesting, the text message says. Alright, so next turn we can hit for 4, 5, 6. We're close to this emblem shenanigans. Maybe we can get there. Let's yield to these. I'm tired of clicking through those. We don't need those. Odysseus, what's up, my friend? How are you? Alright, Mountain. I see you over there. I see an abrade. Abrade this? It's not going well for the opponent, but my opponent could be doing some magical things here soon. We just happen to have a lot of lands in our hand. It actually helped us, and we got rid of these terrible ones. Chooses to Echoing Truth the Chandra. We get in for 3 or 4 here. Get in for 3 or 4. Let's get in for 4 here. It may be important, and we might be throwing something at my opponent. Alright, let's pass. I almost would prefer to find a land and replay this Chandra. Restore balance is a problem. That's also a problem. He probably does have Remand. It's a card. It's a card. Another As Foretold here. I have nothing I can do here necessarily. Greater Gargadon. In response, try to play something? No. Okay. Big boy hasty hasty. 9-7 swings in. We go to 11. Can we beat my opponent? Oh, we gotta be close, right? This is probably a counter of sorts. Right? Let's test it with Rabble Master and then hit for 3. Or am I hitting for 2? I'm gonna hit for 2. I'm gonna leave a selection of cards back here. Cryptic Command is kind of a scary thing that I can't really deal with. And this is at 4. I'd rather chump block, but might not be a thing here. 2 cards though, 2 cards. Maybe we gotta just play to the full ability of our red little creatures and honorary Thopters. So if they swing, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We could go for it. Oh, they hold back. We have scared them. We have scared them enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 Chandra uptick kill this. That's a lot of greed. It's a lot of greed. 9 swing. What do we have over there? I think I'm swinging with everything and just seeing what happens. I like this. I like this play a lot. because we can get them. Something just tells me he has something, though. Do I play into it? If he blocks, maybe I just abrade, get that off the battlefield. Right? Abrade, let them remand. That feels correct to play. Let's abrade this and see if we can't get a remand out of here. Nothing. Alright, I feel good now. Opponent's at 6. Scariest thing is, I guess, a restore to balance, clear the board. Don't have it. Don't have it. We have 6 damage, by the way, here. Don't have it. 2 cards. They literally have to have restore balance here and get the Greater Gargadon. Woo! Woo! Alright. And we had a bridge. Okay. Bridge would have saved us, maybe. Maybe not. Alright. Chalice is coming in because we want it on 0. We really like our bridge. We like our Trinosphere here. This hits. All right. Trinosphere immediately. Jace? I don't have Jace. All right. Bridges are good. Slagstorms are not very good. Neither are these abrades. These 8 can come out. This is 7. How's the Karn been treating me? Very good. Very good. I mean, Blood Moon's not really what we want to be doing. Do I bring a Slagstorm or 1 Karn back? I guess I can bring 1 Karn back on the off chance I get to use him. He's not going to get much other than just the lattice. If some reason my opponent has no restore to balance, I draw the Karn, I have 6 mana, we lattice them, sure, but otherwise it's Karn's just here to be a cool little bro. But Karn's been alright so far. Ooh, if I draw a land, I have the Chalice and the Welding Jar, which is pretty good, and I have a Blood Moon. I'm gonna risk it all. I'm gonna risk it all in this Trinosphere. Welding Jar, Chalice first, in that order. I'll go. See ya. Have a great time. We find our land, so we're gonna name Goblin here. Gonna play our Welding Jar here first. We're going to play our Chalice on 0 and pass turn. Essentially, I probably want to be throwing this Trinosphere out next. They could have Remand, though. We'll see. Playing nothing here. A little bit frightening. We'll do Goblin number 2 here. So we could just play a Goblin and start to force them to play stuff. Or do we throw Trinosphere out here because they have the As for Told? But As for Told, that's fine. We're protected at the moment. Let's go ahead and War Boss here, get some pressure on my opponent. And it's uncounterable, chat. Oh, countered. Just kidding. Cavern of Souls, my friends. We hit the 2 in the deck. That'll make Chandra really difficult to cast. This could get abraded. It could get abraded. I think they want to abrade this more. Awkward things for my opponent to decide. Awkward. Let's yield to this little dude. Actually, he's a great dude. Ghost Quarter. That's a fine card. Trinosphere is still a pretty good card here if I can get it to stick. What do they do? As for Told to start ticking it up, then I play Trinosphere. That'd be a good turn. Don't do it. Don't do it, opponent. What are you doing? Echoing Truth? Yeah, you don't do that. I just put this back. What are you doing? Ghost Quarters themselves. Am I missing something? All right, come on. Come on, land. Land, and I think I shut this game out. No, it's not a land. That's fine. We'll play Walking Ballista here. I guess that would be something to name with Cavern. Probably don't need double goblins here. All right, damage, damage, damage. We still get the Welding Jar or Chalice. By the way, if Welding Jar was sitting in the toolbox, it wouldn't be on the field, as the same with the Trinosphere. I'm just saying, the toolbox is cool, but the toolbox is not always necessary. That land would have probably shut the game out for my opponent. I think this Ghost Quarter or this was aggressive, and I have no idea why they did that. Because they just had 3 mana. I'm very confused. Also, they're not doing this as off of As Foretold here. My opponent is playing a very confusing game. But we're putting the pressure on them. Trying to win. Trying to win special games. What are they casting? You got another one? Another Opt? Serum Vision? Serum Visions would be a nice one off this As Foretold. I like this, by the way. I like the utility of this card. It's a slam dunk card. It's pretty sweet. Land. Oh. Alright, let's enter combat here and attack. Maybe my opponent has something spicy on 1. But I think we should be good here. Down to 6. You got a counter, opponent? That's a cool 3-ball for you. So, opponent, you're gonna have to pay some taxes here, opponent. As we're told, going up to 2 doesn't matter. They still have to pay 3, right? I think that's how that works. We'll find out. Find out when my opponent doesn't do anything. I guess Blood Moon's next, though these are nice. They helped. Teleria West. I guess Blood Moon's good for that double, triple shenanigans. It's also uncounterable. Always have to pay 3. Pretty sure, yeah. So we should be good here. 3-ball is a strong ball. Should be good here. Yay! We got it. All right, let's keep going. Let's drink some water too. Keep it trucking, chat. All right. We're doing decently in this league. Let's see if we can keep it up. If we do amazing this league, chat, maybe we'll play something different. Or maybe not. Or maybe we'll open chests. I don't know. Right now we are 20202, 20202. 3 2s. Toolbox is behaving so far. We practiced this weekend. We took this into 2 leagues later in the day and got a 4-1 and a 4-1. So the deck itself has been behaving. This is the first time playing in the Vancouver Mulligan rule, though. I would argue this deck is it's just as powerful in both. I think actually Pyro Prison itself in London Mulligan rule is It's reasonable. It's reasonable. Would there be any changes to this deck that I would probably apply? I've already removed a Blast Zone for a couple caverns. I like 21 lands, although I will admit that sometimes it's hard to get to 4 or 5 mana, which is sometimes what you want to be doing with Karn. Oh, I like what we got going on here. Alright, 666 Polyglot. It's our opponent. We're going to play first. 1 land, unknown opponent, no ramp. We're going to have to mulligan this. It's a poor hand. Here we can do turn 1 Rabblemaster. We do get that Scry as well, so. Turn 1 into turn 3? Well, let's try it. Would be better to do turn 1 into turn 2, but we'll take turn 1 into turn 3 here. If they have any, like, removal of any sorts, maybe they go after this Rabblemaster. We'll hope we're not against the Neoform deck. They did keep all 7 and drew 1 here. Fingers crossed. Inspiring Vantage. Burn is probably actually not what we want to be against right now. Lightning Bolt? Okay. Burn is going to be a little bit difficult for us. We have 1 less Chalice main. Having creatures, we're turning on Searing Blaze. Top decking a Blood Moon here wouldn't be bad to take them off white. This would be the matchup. I'd be very curious if like a Dragon's Claw, one of in the sideboard would be decent. Maybe over something like a Spellskite. I haven't decided if Spellskite's been worth it or not. It's definitely been better than like a Batterskull. We'll see. We'll see. What you got for me, opponent? What do you got? Let's say Myers typically not played in Burn. It's usually Wooded Foothills, but it appears to be a Burn player. Alright. Normally you don't play Ensnaring Bridge because your opponent will always be able to attack you. However, we are low enough in cards. I will go ahead and play the bridge down so that I don't get hit by the Eidolon. Now it's going to take me 2 damage every time I want to keep myself alive and not go below 2 cards. But it will also take them 2 damage every time they cast a spell. My opponent's definitely in the better spot here. I'm not feeling confident about our standings here against our opponent. I would say that this list is probably weaker to Burn because I don't run Eidolons in this list. We'll see. Lava Spikes me, takes 2, does 3, and follows this up with a Light Up the Stage with an Eidolon and Helix behind it. So they can only play 1 of those next turn. A Mountain and a Lava Spike behind that. Okay, they could potentially play both. Let's assume they probably will play both here. I'm gonna swing with my goblins. Goblin Rabblemaster would trade with Eidolon. And I already had the 1 goblin out there. Karn's interesting. I guess I could go get a Chalice and throw it on 1 or 2. Maybe 2 because they might have a double Eidolon in. And then every time they would bolt me, they would do 4 to themselves. Trinosphere is not very good at this point. They already have 3 mana. I'm thinking Chalice on 2 would be the play. Or if they feel they're low enough, Walking Ballista as a 2/2 to do 2 extra points of damage. Those would be probably the 2 options. Spellskite for 2 is going to take 2 to me, and I can only activate by paying 2 life. So I'd be saving myself a point of damage. If I was ahead of my opponent in life total, a little more than I am now, maybe. I'm expecting this Helix on this Rabble Master, which means they're at 11, we are at 10. Land is great to see here. I'm going to go ahead and play Karn, and I'm going to go ahead and go get a Chalice here, I think. As much as I'd like to get like Lattice, or not Lattice, well, I'd like to get Lattice, but as much as I would like to get something else, I think I'm going to go with this Chalice. I can put it onto, this would be where I play the Dragon Claw or something. This is not going to be played. Now I have to decide if Chalice on 1 or Chalice on 2 is more important here. I want to say 2 because I'm afraid of Helixes, like this one, or Boris Charms. Helix is me. I do not have a Witchbane Orb in this sideboard, no. We have a Searing Blaze and we have a Goblin Guide here. I don't care about the Goblin Guide, I do care about this Searing Blaze. Alright, let's stay the plan here. Chalice is on 2. I'm gonna go get something before Karn disappears here. And we're gonna go get Walking Ballista. Now, this does mean my opponent can swing with Eidolon and Goblin Guide. But if they're doing that, something tells me that's an okay thing to allow here. Something tells me that is an okay thing to allow here. I can then put the Walking Ballista on 2. They'll take 2, go to 8. I'm going to take 2, go to 5 by blocking. I presume they're going to me. I then have Walking Ballista. If I draw another card, it's a little awkward, I suppose. Goblin Guide is played here. Second Goblin Guide is played here. That was slightly unexpected. Double triggers here. No attacks. I believe that is a mistake on my opponent's part. Land, Walking Ballista would be fine here. They're at 6. They have an active Eidolon here. Don't I just play Walking Ballista and I win from here? Yeah. Pretty sure I do. I guess I could have made this a 3/3. So they cast 2 spells here and I just win with Walking Ballista. I'm going to, at combat, get rid of Simian Spirit Guide so they can't attack. They would need to bolt this, I think. And I have the runes as well. Let's move to combat. Let's get rid of this. No attacks. Are we gonna steal one here? I think we're gonna steal one. Rift Bolt suspended. So we win, I think. Land, I think, means I win here. Let's do this. This is kind of cool. This may be dangerous to have done, but... They have 1 card in hand. This is 3 to them. 3 this, then they have Eidolon. Is that how that works? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about the math here. Let's just do it this way. This should be enough. Maybe they have a removal spell. I don't know. Then I have this. Alright. We navigated game 1 against Burn. So Karn going getting Chalice worked. Okay. Anger's come in here. Walking Ballista probably can as well. Chalice can. Trinisphere can. Spellskite can. Welding Jar probably can. Karn's out. Snaring Bridge is out. I have room for 1 more out here. I can leave Welding Jar out. Destructive Revelry and other artifact-based smashing cards. Spellskite would protect from those. So does Blood Moon. Let's just go this route. Welding Jar could come in maybe over a ritual or something else. I like P and Kieran, a lot of blockers. Welding Jar is about the only thing extra I would bring in here. Turn 1 Pia Kieran Nalar. Slagstorm. No Chalices. Let's keep this. I'm gonna go with they kept like a Braid, Destructive Revelry or something. Although Pia Kieran Nalar is actually bad against that. Maybe I've awkwardly done this. Turn 1, play this. It's not great, but let's do it. I'm expecting Pia Kieran Nalar to get shot down here. But if not, then cool. We'll have 4 points of damage on the battlefield. This is where I would prefer to have a Karn, like turn 1 Karn here, and then next turn Liquid Metal Coating. Although against Burn, which is a matchup I haven't seen a whole lot against Karn, a Lightning Bolt would kind of ruin that. I'm expecting land and Syrian Blaze here, which is okay. Not great, but okay. The other thing is my opponent seeing the artifacts and everything. I have the Thopters, but do they want to be blowing a Destructive Revelry on a single Thopter? Probably not. So it's probably safe. And I think if this is like Goblin Guide or something, I just let it through. I'll hit back for 4 every time, every day. What'd you keep, opponent? We have a Rift Bolt suspended. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Bolt this? No actions from my opponent. Let's go ahead and swing in for damage, and then I'll attempt this Chalice on 1. There's the bolt. Alright, we'll start with Chalice on 1 here. That seems okay. It's going to shut down some things. Rift Bolt at me. 17. Light up the stage. Finds a Goblin Guide they can't play and a Skull Crack they can't play technically right now. They can now play it. Skull Crack me. I guess Blood Moons are one of our better draws here. Chandra's alright. We'll hit for 2. Part of me just thinks Slagstorm is what I should be doing, but I'm going to hold it in case we need to get rid of, say, an Eidolon or something. Fetch, no shot, goes to 13. Plays a Skullcrack face 14. 3 cards in hand, 4 on the draw here. Goblin Guide cannot be played. Light up the stage or Skewer can be played at this point. Three mana spell. Exquisite Firecraft. It's 4 damage. Land here would be nice. We hit the land. We're gonna name... What could we name here? Oh, let's name Sheep. Alright, we have named Sheep. Chandra, tick up damage, swing in for 2. Looking good, looking good. Chandra is now a threat. Can we steal this one from Burn? I would like it. I would like it. No hasting creatures, luckily. We can be seeing Helix here. Helix Chandra, Helix me. Helix me takes me to 7, puts them to 12. That would be a very good play for them. Light up the stage. Eidolon and Core Firewalker here. 2 cards they do not want to be seen. Uptick we go. Swing. Puts them to 5. I'm just going to F6 here. Chandra's pretty healthy here. Uptick Chandra. This Chandra and 1 Thopter getting through should be enough. Opponent can only play 1 spell currently. Core Firewalker. I guess Core Firewalker play something to gain a life, right? That puts them to 6. We still win. Because we attack 2, uptick, uptick. We could also cast this 3, gain 1. Still does it. Extra land here. All right. Helix is an option. They gotta worry about this Chandra here. They would have to take 1 damage. Okay, okay, we're going to 4. Double red here. Eidolon was a mistake, opponent. It's all right though. I don't blame you, opponent. I don't blame you. Marin Moon and the moon crazy peoples are here. How you find people doing? Put them to 1. We cast another Chandra. They gain 1. That's fine. We do 2. Moon! We welcome you. We howl at the moon. Keep the new Chandra here. Uptick 2 damage. Take it down. Burn! Vancouver likes the arrival of Karn, chat. Welcome, my Marin Moon peoples. Let's give you a quick recap. We're playing Modern. We're playing Karn's little silly toolbox here. We are going flawless currently at 2-0-2-0-2-0, bringing us to 8-0 or 4-0 in matches. List looks a little bit like this. It's Toolbox with Karn being the Toolbox wishboard engine, going and grabbing things like Lattice or Trinisphere or Chalice of the Void or Liquid Metal Coating. We do have a couple Bridges and Blood Moons and Chalices in the main anyway as our lock pieces, trying to lock down our opponents, stop them from playing Magic, and getting there with hard locks or not so hard locks. We've beaten a couple interesting decks tonight here. Let's see if we can get the 5-0. Joe Kovo. What up? What up, my friend? How you doing? How you doing? Woo! And then do the pitch here. Let's throw the pitch. If you're brand new and enjoying yourself and enjoying our Karn Toolbox or Red Prison in general, following the stream is a free, easy, and awesome way to support. Get that notification when we go live and come watch. We do have YouTube as well. If you're enjoying this content, there's more of these. I upload straight from Twitch. Don't expect anything too extravagant. We are thinking about maybe adjusting that though. But we're thinking about adjusting it because we're almost at 500 people on YouTube, which is pretty sweet. Waiting for some sushi. Now, did you get the ones with the raw fishes, or did you get the ones with the vegetables that are cooked? This is a legitimate question for someone that does not like sushi. Raw fish is a no-go for me, but But what is it? A California roll, I think? Is that the one with like cooked stuff in it? Carrots and avocado or something? Cabbage? Cucumber? Alright. 5th match. We're 4-0. My opponent is 3-1, trying to get there 4-1. Alright, we're going to keep this. Bridge has been mediocre. So we're going to get rid of Bridge here and see if Rabble plus Blood Moon is enough. Cavern of Souls. Humans. I want my, I want it back. I want my Bridge back. Awkward. Awkward. Alright, well, we're going to slow our opponent down with a Blood Moon here and pass turn. J. Pinter, MTG, thank you for the follow. Got the good veggies in the Selesnial guild? Fair enough. We're going to Desperate Ritual here and Rabble Master. This is just to get it out of hand in case we draw one of those 2 remaining bridges in the deck. Opponent's at 4, draw 1 card, 5. They are going to be a little bit slow here. Slagstorm would be good, as would a big old Chandra. This card's okay. We swing with 1 here. I don't need to be running Goblin Rabble Master into Thalia here. Thalia's Lieutenant would be a little bit of a problem. Blue, red, white, red. Thalia's Lieutenant it is. So it's a little bit of a problem because this is a 3-3 now. 3-2s. Swing with 2? No swinging. Alright, we're just trying to hold off the horde here. I'm going to hold the mountain. I don't want to give information away. So Champion of the Parish is going to grow too big here. Man, I really wish I had my bridge now instead of this Rabble Master. Another Noble Hierarch. This makes this a 6-6. We're going to just let that hit us for a turn here. Let's put a Chalice. Let's put a... No. Let's put a Chalice on 1. We're putting a Chalice on 1 to stop, say, like an Aether Vial or something. Obviously, the champion is going to be hard to kill at this point. We would almost need to draw, like, land, a Braid, and something else. So if we would have had the bridge, we'd be doing a lot better. On 2. I mean, I like the idea on 2, but I think 1's fine as well. I guess a lot of their creatures are going to be 2s coming out from here on out. I don't want to necessarily shut off my Braids. We do need a bridge. I have 2 in the deck. I have 1 sitting in the sideboard. We're going to try to hold off what we can. The problem here is that Noble Hierarch can get under the bridge. There's a little bit of blue mana. Reflector Mage bouncing one of these. I think we've lost. We pitched bridge, unfortunately. It happens. We are going to block this 5-5 now. Alright. Humans is the final raid boss here. We do have a pretty decent game against humans. Let's see if we can't execute that in game 2 and game 3. Humans has made it a challenge to get our 5-0, and our opponent's a pretty good opponent. Alright. Alright. It's pretty easy what we pull out here. We basically pull out all of our creatures if we can here. We don't have to pull out Hazard. We don't have Hazard. We're going to take out Rabble Masters and Legion War Bosses for Spellskite, Torpor Orb, Snaring Bridge, Walking Ballista, a couple Angers, and a Torpor Orb. Spyglass is kind of replaced by Karn here. I could bring in another Chalice here. I think another Chalice is fine over a War Boss. A little bit easier to get out of the hand. We could put it on 1 or 2. Cavern of Souls obviously ruins that. But it's just easier to empty the hand with some Chalices. The Spyglass is like tempting for an Aether Vial, but I think if I get Karn, we'll be fine there as well. Doing a little bit of double duty. And I don't have too much else to pull out here, so we're just going to go with that sideboard. This hand's terrible. Too many 4-drops. We'll die in like 4 turns, so we're going to mulligan this. This hand's better. We do have a bridge. Let's keep and see if we can't... I'll put an Abrade on top. That's fine. Alright, here we're going to bless our chances here with Angel. Pass turn. Alright. The Abrade's kind of nice. We can remove something. We can Desperate Ritual out the bridge, which is probably the first thing we'll be doing here. Which is the first thing we will be doing. We don't want to lose bridge to, say, a freebooter or anything. Abrade also gets rid of Deputy of Detention, which might be where they are going. Double white here. There's Thalia. No problems. That's a real good draw. Spicy off the top. Alright. I'm just going to take this 2. I'd rather just take 1 or 2 hits here before... Noble Hierarch, I'm not going to have any actions here. Thalia's Lieutenant, I'll go ahead and Anger next turn. And we can do that. So let's go ahead and Anger. It would be nicer to maybe like Abrade and stay here for a little bit. But I think the Anger is pretty good. My opponent's got 3 cards as well. They got to find a way to remove bridge and get rid of my Abrade over the course of a few turns here. I'm expecting something like Deputy of Detention here next turn to get rid of bridge. I can just pick it off. Horizon Canopy as a redraw. Here we go. They're going to take my Abrade. It's fine. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Bonus Abrade. They don't know about this one, so we're just going to chill here. I will take 1 damage. I'm not concerned about 1 damage here. Yeah, one damage is good, opponent. You got me. I'm gonna leave 5 mana in here. Bugler is kind of an annoyance. A Noble Hierarch. Alright. I would like my Abrade back. Thank you. I'm gonna wait on Pia Kirin. Should I be waiting on this? Alright. We're going to play Pia Kirin here. If they copy Pia and Kirin, they copy it. That's kind of why I was hesitating there. And then if they also play Athalia's Lieutenant, this gets too big to really kill with the Abrade. That being said, a couple extra Thopters here, Pia Kirin and the Abrade, will give me plenty of options to pick off these guys. So go in that direction here. We'll see if it pays off. Reflector Mage would be a problem. Mantis Rider, though, is not. I guess Mantis Rider is as much of a problem as we care to make it here. I will not attack. Let's go ahead and use this ritual here. I don't think there's a reason to use these Thopters. Deputy of Detention. What would you like to target, my friend? Targets the Thopter. We're going to throw a Thopter then. Cast Pia. Pia has been cast. Aether Vial. I could kill Aether Vial. I don't like my position. I don't like this position. The Aether Vial, I could kill it, but they can cast everything anyway. So I think we're going to just hang back here. Ooh. I guess Torp Orb's really what I'm looking for. Thalia. Thalia's fine. Thalia is fine. One card. Why not cast a Simian Spirit Guide? Because I'm leaving up Thopter activation plus a Braid right now, and I can get rid of the Simian Spirit Guide. In fact, I will actually take 3-ish damage here to go to end step. Obviously, right now we don't have... Well, we do have both activations still. How's this going? We'll allow them to hit me. They can hit me for 3 if they'd like. I will block one of these. That's fine. I'll take 2. Chandra's a really good draw here. We got Chandra here. I'm going to tick up. Exile Simian Spirit Guide. We're going to Braid Deputy of Detention so they don't copy. We're going to do this to get it out of hand. If they top deck Deputy, obviously we're in a little bit of trouble. But I'm going to go with... They only have 3 of those hits. Don't have Deputy right here, please. 2 mana. Phantasmal. Hey! Phantasmal Image. It's like I knew they could get that little dude. You could make an argument for ticking down here and doing something. Reflector Mage, I don't think they want to bounce this. Another Phantasmal Image. Copy and making another Bugler. There's a Deputy of Detention. What a top deck, chat. What a top deck. Alright, let's see if I get maybe a different anger. What a top deck. It's alright, opponent. Goodbye, board. Goodbye, board. They have Reflector Mage Deputy, unknown card. They definitely could play Reflector Mage here. Alright, a little Auriok Champion. They could Deputy at end step here. Certainly something they could be doing. Let's uptick here. Desperate Ritual is a no. I'm gonna go ahead and play Blood Moon. Obviously this is Deputy coming down. But I guess if it's Deputy, then we're probably okay. Maybe they Reflector now. They Reflector Mage. And now they Deputy and get in for 3. Never found my Torp Orb. They get in for 3. This is still a 4. I can tick down, kill Deputy. It's probably the plan. They need to get something else on board before they do this, I think. But then we probably just emblem Chandra, right? There's Deputy. Tags. It's got to be Bridge, right? It's got to be Bridge. Tag Chandra. Spellskite, your turn late. You jerk. A little awkward with a Reflector Mage across the way. Alright, so I can redirect a target here. That's about all I can do. I'm gonna stay empty-handed here. I cannot... I cannot just go through the phases with an F6 here, because they could bring something in with Aether Vial. Now we have it pretty locked down. Torp Orb's the last piece we truly need. Three Wish Karns, let's go. I almost hate playing this bridge. So let's not. Let's not play the bridge. If they were to bounce, they get in for 4, but I get a bridge right behind it. We're doing this because if there's like a deputy, or a phantasmal image, and I can block and take 1 or 2 damage here. It's totally fine. What's going on? Ho. Ho. Dismember. Well then, opponent. Now I definitely want to hold this for a turn or 2. So let's hold. I'll take down to 10 damage here. I'll take 2 turns here to get hit. I just don't want to run into another deputy here. We'll take 1 more turn here. I'm trying to avoid some mishaps happening here. I guess another deputy hits Blood Moon, perhaps. Take our damage. Another Aether Vial here. 2, 3. Deal 3 to each creature. It's a good good card, Slagstorm. Uptick Chandra. I probably need to play this now, don't I? No. No, chat. Stay the course. Avoid the deputy. Don't play into it. We're going to have to play it after this, though, because, you know, Freebooter. Freebooter's a card. As is Noble Hierarch here. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. I see you over there. Hits for 2, puts us to 3. Alright, alright. I respect. I respect. That'd be a good card. Uptick. Blast Zone. Alright, I'm going to play into it. Gonna play into it a little bit here. Mantis Rider. Man, if they have that deputy, it's gonna feel bad. Don't have it. Hits for 1 here with Noble. Karn is a lockout, if I can find Karn. Oh wait, Karn's over here. No, don't take this from me. Don't take this. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I do this. Oh, chat, we're good. We're good. We sacrifice. We sacrifice Chandra for the greater good. We're doing it. I'm going for it. And then view sideboard. What do I want? I don't have my Torp Orbs anymore. What could they get? I'm scared. I'm just going up. We're doing Lattice next turn. I have to technically kill this. I technically have to kill this somehow. Whoa, get out of here, champion. You get out of here. All right, so we have several turns here to find the answer to Noble. We're gonna try to do it. got to find an answer to Noble here. We can do it. Believe. They can't cast anything here. It's a good card, chat. Alright, let's get Lattice. They can still attack. Lattice. I'm worried about them attacking under bridge. We have 9 turns. 9 turns to find an answer. Keeping in mind we've already used Anger, Slagstorm, or Braid. We really just basically got to hit a Chandra. What's up, Dogfight? Welcome back. You don't have a counter. Let this land, opponent. Thank you. Torpor behind it, pass turn. Alright, this still can attack, but that's all it's doing. And we don't have the Spellskite in the sideboard to block anymore. Oh, wait. I can't fetch these, can I? Hold on. Till your next turn, to one target. Artifact. All permanents are artifacts. All permanents. I can't go get anything. I can? No, I can't. I can't. I don't know. Let's get liquid melt. Liquid. Alright, so we gotta kill this somehow. We'll get there. By the way, this doesn't make sense to get, but I didn't have anything else. What's a bad idea? What's a bad idea? 1, 2. Okay, we added in 2. We added in 2, we kill this, we win the game. What was a bad idea? Thank goodness. Tick up on Lattice and block. Oh, yeah, we could do that. That's clever. That's clever. We'll keep that in mind. We don't plan to Lattice my opponent, but that's true. We can turn stuff into blockers and just block. Big thing block. It's clever. That's a clever way to do it. All right, what do we got here? Gemstone, Blood Moon would be nice. We don't have a second land. I'm gonna have to mulligan this. My opponent mulliganed as well. Let's join them on the adventure. All right, let's keep this. It's a removal, protection, and bridge. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this on top because this actually gets bridge out a little bit faster if my opponent is in a jerk here. Turn off auto yields. What's going on? What's going on? All right. It'll also help me get around Thalia next turn. I need to get around this Thalia, I think. This is awkward now. Okay. I could have played a Spellskite here, but I'm going to try to get around Thalia here. Reflector Mage. And I'm not going to worry about this champion being relatively big here. I'm going to take Thalia out here. Alright. Need a land. I hit the land. So we're going to play a bridge here. Chalice on 0. Chalice on 0. Alright. Dodge something for a turn. Another Noble. That's fine. Would be nice to get the Chalice on 1, but I think taking less damage is smarter. We can also use Pia Kira Nalar to kill some noble hierarchs. Deck equals busted. Talk about the Neoform deck. Deputy of Detention. Let's see where this goes. Going after Bridge. We're going to choose this, move it to me. This seems reasonable. They copy Deputy of Detention, I'll be sad, but I'll take my two lumps here. Bloop. 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 Cashing in that Horizon Canopy, getting that Ancient Ziggurat. Putting down that Thalia. Lieutenant Thalia. One land here, and Pia Kiran's gonna be a nice flying problem for my opponent. Sweet. Alright. We are 9 turns away from a 5-0, chat. Can we do it? Uh-oh, blue being tapped. Uh-oh, white being tapped. Uh-oh, red being tapped. Oh, Mantis Rider, get out of the way. Alright. Blood Moon. Now I want a Chalice. Put a Chalice in 1 for that Aether Vial. Do I think London will stick around? Possibly. Shoot. Aether Vial has found its way. No! No! How rude. Well, I don't want another Aether Vial, so let's throw this on 1. Let's go, opponent. Let's go. I could throw something at you. Wah! Hiya! Hurrah! Yeah! Let's play my Blood Moon pass turn here. We have the Spell Sky protecting us. I could throw this if I find a variety of things. All right. This is okay to have here. I can now throw something. I like throwing things. This is where Saheeli would be awesome. I could see that. Ooh, this is annoying. I can still block. I can still block, but it's still annoying. Land, unknown card for my opponent. Looking for like Karn or something. Land for me. Passing turn. I can double down on a Deputy here with Pia Kiran now, with this Ritual in hand. So I'm feeling pretty safe. Pretty safe. Not perfect, but pretty safe. Question is, can my opponent beat me? I hope not. I think London Mulligan rule, though, to get back to the conversation at hand, will stick. I think it's reasonable enough. Technically, I can hold this too. I can hold two things here. Let's hold. I don't necessarily want to do 3 to myself. We'll hold. We'll hold, chat. Probably time to throw this Chalice at something. Nah. Gotta have it. Have it in reserves. Super fast Batman. Hello. Hello. How you doing? How late are you? We're on match 5, game 3, going for the 5-0. Spoilers. Another land. Pass turn. I'm looking for a win condition here. A Karn would be a win condition. A Chandra would be a win condition. Those are my win conditions. This big boy is really huge. Another bridge would not be bad. I am not sure how my opponent wins. Torp Orb would probably be the best card to draw, though, right now. But I have lots of ways to protect my bridge here. I can double down on throwing Pia Kieran at stuff. I can redirect to Spellskite, so it's going to take a lot from my opponent. Maybe he has a Kessig Malcontents? Potentially. Potentially. That's why I don't want to just Slag Storm myself. He would need like 12 humans on the board to do that. Keeping in mind that P and Kieran would help remove some guys. There we go. Chandra. Let's uptick for damage. Abrade. Destroy target artifact. Thank you for the follow. Torkin Rogue. Welcome. We did it. Finally. Finally, after 3 4-1s, 2 4-1s, whatever 4-1s in a row, we have got the 5-0, and we almost did it flawlessly, chat. Almost flawlessly. Finally. Some practice this weekend paid off. Let's show you the stats here. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, and a little bit of 2-1 against humans. Yes. Feels good. Feels real good, chat. This is the list we're playing. Let's do another. Let's see here. It's 9:15. I got started late because my brother called me. We can at least hop into one. I'm a wizard. I'm far from a wizard, my friends. Let's talk about what this deck is doing. We'll call this a mini deck tech and what I'm learning. I have now 15, 25, 30. I have about 40 matches, I think, with this list. Draxler, thank you for the follow. Russ says congrats. So thank you. Is Russ streaming? I imagine Russ is probably streaming. All right. What does this deck do well that normal Pyro Prison doesn't do well? It allows you to shave just a tiny bit on a couple of things like Bridge and Chalice. Just a little bit. Although you could probably argue not to shave on those and maybe shave a Blood Moon. But you're taking a few percentage points off there. Meanwhile, if you run into, man, Rabble Master is just terrible. The Burn matchup's a great example of this. If you're just terrible, you can go grab the Chalice of the Void. We grabbed Walking Ballista and Chalice of the Void to win that game, by the way. So you have those. You have... What's tricky with Chandra in the Pyro list is that Chandra will go... She goes 4-5 immediately, which is great. 6, so that's turn 0. 6, 7, and has to live. And on the third turn, you get to Emblem if you're not greedy. Karn is slightly different. Karn is still play Karn, uptick or downtick, play a land, uptick or downtick, play a land, play Lattice. So it's 2 turns quicker, or sorry, it's 2 turns versus 3 turns, but it will give you a hard lock, assuming they can't attack you still. So you might have to sequence Karn, Bridge, something else depending on board state. So Karn is a touch more fragile because you're kind of going down versus up, but a touch more instantaneous if you're at the right quote of lands. Mill? I don't play Mill. What is this? Messages. Alright. Is playing mono red making people more salty than the Mythic Edition debacle? No. Actually, what's funny is during the entire London Mulligan rule, I didn't have a single person get really upset at me in chat for playing this deck. Literally, this is the first league back to the Vancouver Mulligan, and we've already had one person that's upset. I think And I personally like the London Mulligan rule. It makes our deck slightly worse because your opponent can go, I'm going to go look for basics. But the deck building still has to be there for the basics to be available in enough fashion to find them after 1 or 2 mulls. What I like about it is that I still think this deck is still got a skill-intensive cap, much higher than most people assume. Most people go, you just turn 1 Blood Moon and you're done. And that's not necessarily the case. And I think the London Mulligan rule with different opponents gives you this kind of interesting, quirky little battle. And I like it because it's a lot more difficult. And it makes Magic challenging when you actually have a game. Where if you just slam Blood Moon and yeah, it's over because they mulled to 4, well then it's over. We saw one of those, I think, this league. I would much rather play a Blood Moon on turn 2, my opponent have 1 or 2 of their basics, and we play from there with, hey, I'm going to play Rabble Master into this, or I have to kill your Bob, or I need to kill your Aether Vial, and having the building of this deck play out more and prove its worth, if that makes sense. London Mulligan rule also does some really stupid stuff with Karn, but we won't get into that. We won't get into that. All right, what do we got here? We can run this list back and see how far I can get into the league. Because I got about an hour or so before I should wander to bed because it's late. Or I could play a different list. Red Prison. What do you want, chat? Want more Karn or do you want something else? Yeah, London Mulligan rule is not on MTGO anymore because it is just a trial thing that they were running. Is Bob on your team a lot with this deck? No. Actually, Bob tends to draw our opponents out. The card advantage is real. Sometimes our engine in terms of damage is not very fast. You can't get Moto to update. I saw that on Magic Online's Twitter. Some people are having trouble. Keep trying. Good luck. We have Run It Back and we have a different. You missed the Karn games. Run It Back. All right. By the way, chat, 1 trophy. We finally did it. We're on here somewhere. There we are. Let's see if we can do it again. All right. We'll run back as many games as I can before bedtime. How about that, chat? And I say that just with the caveat that if we run into, I don't know, blue-white, I'll say, or a control-based deck, and it takes a lot longer, then we won't quite finish this league. But we'll see how far we can get. The goal here is at least 3 matches, and then we'll go from there. Health is important. It's good to get a good night's rest, and it's good to get to the work that pays for the stream to be live. Opponent is 0-0. We're 0-0, and we did play this person in practice yesterday, so we'll just note that. Mulligan that hand. If they're still in the same deck, I needed to mulligan that first hand. We'll see, though. Got to make sure you clean that dirty data. Dirty data. Sweep, sweep. Sweep, sweep. We got mull this as well. This hand's reasonable. We'll keep it. We'll put this on top. And we'll attempt to Blood Moon them really fast here. And if they're on the same deck, the Blood Moon should be okay here. Yep. Good. Ooh. Ooh. Nobly. Nobly Hierarch. Alright. Let's go ahead and Blood Moon them and see if we can't win from here. People deck. The peoples. The purples. The purple peoples. Purple people eater. Aether Vial here. Swing for 1. Or play another noble. Land here would be the best draw. Oh! They have their basic. It's because they know what I play too, opponent. By the way, that first hand had Rabblemaster. You remember that first hand, Chad? It had Rabblemaster, Chandra, and Karn. It would be losing. I do need lands. I need to avoid a Thalia here. They didn't have it, though, last turn, so fingers crossed for here. Land. No follow-up here. They have Freebooter in hand, so land here is important. There we go. Alright. You can take my Chandra with your Freebooter off of your... not Chalice. Vial on 2. Go up to 2. 2 and Freebooter. This is probably pretty obvious that they have something like a Freebooter because they typically have white and blue. Thalia's Lieutenant would be available. Mantis Rider was just now available. Bugler was available last turn. A lot of these cards were available, unless they're just trying to get in damage as they can. This is going to be a Freebooter on draw step, I'm willing to bet. Freebooter on draw step, let's go. Yes, yes. Yes, right here. Freebooter on draw step. Blood Moon or Chandra. I guess I'll play the War Boss. It's not great here. Token bounces off this. Alright. They could have Reflector Mage or something like that. Again, why we take so many of the Rabblemaster effects out. We don't need those. We don't need that bouncing off stuff. I guess one thing that's sort of nice here is we have an onboard War Boss. It will put pressure. If they have a Phantasmal Image, it's a bit awkward. They can copy this and go wide themselves. Especially with Noble Hierarch, they can do some weird stuff. We need to avoid a Deputy of Detention. Reflector Mage is fine to see here. Alright. Land Blood Moon would be fine here. A Braid would be fine here. Slagstorm would be fine. Okay. Gonna get Freebooter number 2. Freebooter number 2 takes Blood Moon. Can't cast Legion War Boss, so we'll be stuck with 1 in the hand. So what's funny here is we can actually go get like Karn. We uptick, avoid Deputy for 1 last turn, and then we downtick, get Torp Orb. Then we just have to block Noble Hierarch for days. So it's kind of a weird little interaction there. Let's play War Boss again, pass turn. See if my opponent would like to bounce this one. Token bounces off here. Can still do 2 to me every turn. Not liking this totally here. No 3-drop. So no Deputy, no Reflector Mage. They would Reflector Mage so this could attack and they do 4. Looks like we're just going to get hit for 3. Or 2. 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. Bonus Aether Vial here is annoying. Karn would be nice. Alright, we'll play Rabblemaster here. Let's go super wide on my opponent. Super wide. This is definitely not going to kill my opponent, though. Karn would actually be one of the better draws because we have the active Blood Moon. It would shut down both vials as well. It is probably the draw I want the most right now. I don't even want another bridge at this point. What do we have, opponent? Three, 1. Can play things through 2. Can pretty much play everything they want except another Freebooter at this point. So, on you, opponent. Maybe the Deputy of Detentions is a little bit afraid to because of so many of these cards. I could get Chandra back here. Do I want to do that, or do I want to get rid of this? I'm going to send these in if I am not careful here. My opponent hasn't done anything with this 3-mana Aether Vial. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this Aether Vial. It is not the strongest. If I had some way to kill and play Chandra and keep my goblins expanding here, I would definitely consider something like that. Deputies maybe not as scary now because I'm just going to send in a fleet of goblins and they're only going to hit me for 4. So Thalia's Lieutenant's a card. Makes everything bigger. It's reasonable. Copy Thalia's Lieutenant, get these out of range. Could be a thing. We're gonna go super wide. This is not how you beat humans, by the way. You can see how absolutely painful this is. So if they were to deputy now, they hit for 4 in the air. And then they'd have this gigantic herd of goblins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Deputy the goblins? Nope. Mantis Rider. I guess land then Karn would be good, because land would get me to 6 and I could Karn tick down and go get stuff. Alright, so Chandra here. Tick up for damage this turn. Pass turn. Now we could Karn. Let's see here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can get in for 7 damage next turn. Let's see here. If they were to deputy now, they have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the air. And then some on the bottom. Our turn. Land. Uptick for damage, I think. Nothing. Pass turn. We're kind of risking a little bit here with the Chandra and not like taking care of something here. I think next turn I may, if I don't draw anything relevant, tick down, kill this, play another tick down, kill something else. Kind of just to clear the board a little bit. It'll allow my goblins to get in. Meddling Mage is here. Well, maybe I'll kill that. What's that name? There's nothing good for them to name. I kill it. Name's a braid. We've already used one braid. That's fine. Down tick a braid. Down tick a braid this. All that good stuff. I'm just so worried that they're gonna like get a lot of stuff here, and so if they deputy, they can kill. They can do a lot of things to me. It's only one more turn though. It's only one more turn, chat. Okay, going up. Greed. Greedy. We're greedy, chat. Oops. Do I allow these to hit? I don't think so. I should have played that. I was thinking about Chandra Emblem next turn, not my little goblin army. Not my little goblin army. Because it's Emblem, play that, kill this, tick up, hopefully get something else. I think we're fine here if a deputy shows up. I have plenty of blockers though, and they don't have enough in the air. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If they were to find Phantasmal and Deputy. If they have 2 Phantasmal images and Deputy in hand, then we lose. Fair enough, chat? We'll take the odds of double Phantasmal and one Deputy in hand for the loss. Maybe that's a reason to... Uh-oh. Awkward. Reflector Mage. Okay, I feel good if they're... Yeah, this is fine. Reflector Mage is good, chat. I'm fine with that. Now we'll have 2 cards in hand we can attack with some goblins here. What are you doing now, opponent? Oh, they're going to bounce enough to throw stuff. Okay, I see what we did here. All right, I respect this. I can do 4 here. Okay, okay. 4 to Chandra. Okay, we know exactly what I'm doing next turn. All right, Chandra. It'll be okay, Chandra. It's okay. All right. So I'm gonna down tick, kill Freebooter, get a new Chandra. Play Chandra. If I were to attack here, what's happening? So let's go. I make one more dude, and 2 of them are 2/2s. We'll just assume these 2, and they're blocked. So I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I have 16 that go through. 2 of these block, and then 15, 14, 13, 12. Do I just win? Block, block. If they have one more creature, then I lose, right? So he plays dude. So if they have Deputy, if they have any 3, I'm going to attack. I'm going to let my opponent figure it out. I'm going to go for the win. I like the line of going for the win, chat. Maybe they just won't expect it. We'll mentor this one, so they got mentor this one. It wouldn't matter. Rabblemaster would be blocked anyway. This blocked, this blocked. I get through with enough. Uptick. They already moved to blocks. We've won. Well, unless they Reflector Mage one of these. If they don't Reflector Mage here, which I don't think they will because they had to copy twice, then we win. Cool. Math checks out, chat. Bloop. Win the game. Ooh. The great creator blesses us with his power. 2 damage. There we go. Math checks out. Okay. Rabble-masters and Legion War Bosses, get out of here. Bridge. Walking Ballista. Chalice. Angers. Spellskite. And 1 Torp Orb. The idea being we fetch the other Torp Orb. So we technically have 4 Torp Orbs. Right? That's what we did. It was 7 out. Because I talked about bringing like something else in. We could bring in the Spyglass for something. We could bring in the Torp Orb for something. I like this though. Did I bring Welding Jar in? No, I didn't. I think this is what I did. You missed the ending? You missed the ending? We won by the most unconventional way to beat humans with goblins galore and waiting just long enough to swing in for oodles of damage, and then Chandra waved to Karn, and Karn was thrown via Chandra for the last 2 points of damage. It was quite glorious. Without them bouncing all of those, we were definitely going to probably start considering attacking. And I think we would have won. We just had to... You have to get wide enough, which can be difficult. Can be difficult. So we'll see if we can beat humans here and continue on with our league matches. See how far we can get. Game 2. Match 1. Let's go for gold. Opponent gets to play first. We assume they're playing first. Hand's really good. We'll keep this. Has a little removal. Has the 2 lock pieces we care about the most against this matchup. Let's do it. That one's a fine one to see. Extra land's good to avoid Thalia. Alright. Thalia? Champion of the parish. Alright, it's going to be Blood Moon first. It's not going to be Blood Moon. It's going to be nothing first. Alright. We have 2 turns. We need 2 turns here, and then we can anger. They don't have freebooter mana, so that's good. It's good for us. Still no freebooter mana. Maybe we can avoid that for a turn or 2. Oh crap. I need help. I need help, chat. Take him from 7. Ow. Kinda need help. 7, 8, 9. Then this kills me. I think we lost. I think we've lost. We've lost, chat. Holy Toledo, look at all the damage. Maybe they won't attack with everything. Gotta leave that blocker back. Oh my gosh. Alright, opponent, you can hit me for damage. Thalia messed us up here. And if this was a Simian Spirit Guide instead, we'd be in business. But instead we're taking a good 18 damage. Man, you can't play that Blood Moon too late. This is how angry Magic is at this. Alright, let's run it back. Let's not have that happen again. Humans is a very good deck. It's a good matchup for us, though. We do have the tools to beat them. But man, they got the nut draw, chat. It just slaps you around. Hurts. They got whiplash. Right. No Blood Moon this time. We have Walking Ballista, which is actually a way to remove some cool stuff. I'm going to name Human here to taunt my opponent. Gotta taunt my opponent. Gotta get that taunt on, chat. Aether Vial here. Go away, Aether Vial. Power play. Naming Human. We have double Slaggy Storms. You can play your freebooter. Jam it out. Take one of these. You got it, opponent. I trust. Go for it. Play Thalia. Play Walking Blood. What is that? Get that out of here. What is this? You don't know what to name, opponent. Name's Blood Moon. We don't even have a Blood Moon in hand. We don't even have the Blood Moon. We're going to go ahead and play Bridge here past turn. Get out of here. Blood Moon. Psh, we're not a Blood Moon deck. Alright, we're good for our angers and stuff. Thalia is no problem here. Naturally drawing the land, I just Slag Storm here. We'll take a turn to play this Chalice on 1. That way we don't run into any more Noble Hierarchs if they don't have Cavern or Aether Vials. And we have all the removal. They can freeboot us all day. Yes. Give it a hug. I want a hug, opponent. Give me the hug. Can't take this. It's tricky. No, play it. Yes, thank you. This, take it. You got it, opponent. You got it, take that. That one right there. Alright, we are going to be slag storming or angering. Walking Ballista is pretty decent in this matchup. We'll eventually get him down there. But for now, the plan is to do one of these. I think the only thing that would maybe come before one of these is literally nothing. We're going to be casting one of these. Maybe in a braid. Maybe in a braid, because I could spot removal something. Horizon Canopy here. Pass turn. We'll take 4. Alright. Land here would be nice. Alright. Well, we don't hit the land, but we do get the Slag Storm here. And if we hit the land after this, we get a Chandra, so I'm cool with that. We have the bonus Anger as well. By the way, our Cavern of Souls on humans is legit doing amazing things. Don't have another Thalia. I'm going to have to use Walking Ballista. Man, I really hate playing this Walking Ballista out just to kill this and then lose it. So I'm not going to. I believe I'm going to draw a land here. So we're just going to F6 back to my opponent. They're going to draw with Horizon Canopy. They can play one thing right now because of Chalice on 1. If they play Freebooter, they take my Anger. I have another Anger. We're just saving them. Here you go. Here you go. Take that. Take that. Save it for later. Save it for later for me, opponent. Thank you. They took Chandra. That's rude. Oh, that's rude. All right. We're going to play Walking Ballista here. I can't keep taking damage. We plan to take 2 here. My gosh, we have so many of these. We can just continuously wipe the board over and over and over. We will take this 3 damage here. I will wait till end step. 3 damage and going to 9, but making sure that they don't have a Thalia later is important to me. See, and I can do this on my turn as well. Spellskite. Let's just play Spellskite. Now I can block. Now I can block Thalia. Let's get in. Counter 1 damage. Alright, so we'll take 1 in the air here. I don't think it's worth using Walking Ballista picking this off. I like holding my opponent at bay here. They can't really play more because they know about this card and this card. They don't know about this Slag Storm. I will block. I think it's safe to block. I'll take 1. I would really like them to play one more thing into this. I guess I could Deputy the Chalice and plan to play an Aether Vial behind it. This is an ugly card to see. I'll take my 1 point of damage up here in the sky again. I'm attempting to get this somewhere so I can cast Anger without maybe having to do stuff here. I guess I'm gonna have to do this. 6 turns, 0 lands. No, I drew 1 of these, right? My opponent has a lot of stuff going on. Okay. We have a plan. Oh, we have a plan. We're going to try to take our life total as low as possible. My opponent's not committing anything else to the board because they know I just removed this. and then I board wipe. So that's still the plan. It's still the generalized plan here. Okay. Gonna go to 6. Gonna go to 6. The idea here is they're still not going to commit anything to the board. If I get the land, I ping off Thalia, play Karn. I could actually attack with Bridge then. Come on, land. They're just not wanting to commit anything to this board. And if I can get Karn down, I can go get some interesting cards. Okay. This is just the worst. Okay. I almost don't want this Chandra. You can just stay over there, Chandra. We don't want you over here. Playing the mental games with my opponent here. I think we are favored to win this if I can get a land here in the next 2 or 3 turns. Takes any longer than that, we're going to lose. The scary thing is, too, if I would have done this, then they play a Thalia, and then I'm just missing land drops. But now I can get rid of this, so I gain a couple extra turns here. It is my turn, but I'm trying to skip my turn. Give it back to my opponent. Here you go. Here's a gift. This is your turn now, opponent. Alright, we'll hold the Abrade. Like I said, we have board wipes for days. Be mindful of a hasty rider. We're golden on that so far. Don't go to 3. It's because we can't empty our hand fast enough. It's a problem. So I think at end step, I'm going to have to get rid of Thalia here. I almost don't want to pick this card up, but it's going to happen. And I guess it will be Chandra tick up, is what it's going to have to be. It has to be Chandra tick up because I need the Chandra mana to play a lot more stuff. Play stuff. What do you got, opponent? You're down to 6 minutes. This is why we talked about we may only get halfway through this league. We're on turn 11 and I've got 3 lands. It's a little awkward. I haven't even hit really any ritual effects either. I had 1 Simian Spirit Guide. So let's block here. Let's go ahead and braid this. So I get my Chandra, because we are planning that we need to be able to play Chandra. That way we can empty the hand. Scariest thing here is land, and then, like you said, Mantis Rider into the image. So Chandra should help us empty our hand here fast enough. I think I'm going to go pick this up. Oh my gosh. Land? We have to kill the Thalia. I have to kill this. I go to 4. Hope for no Mantis Rider. We bided our time as long as I think we could. Because I can't do it off both of these. I'll die to a Mantis Rider in the air. Okay, we're gonna have to do it this way. Alright, opponent, I'm at 4. You got it? Beat me. Believe in you, opponent. Maybe they have a bunch of 1-drops. Maybe that's what's going on here. Just don't have another one of those. Please, thanks. So we get the Chandra. If we hit land, we can Chandra this, but we still have 3 cards in hand. But if that lives, then we can Karn and probably do something else. Reflector Mage is intriguing. Okay. Land. 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 Thank goodness we finally did it, chat. Alright. So it's a Chandra here. Gonna tick up for mana. Desperate Ritual. Anger. Pass the turn. Okay. We have to avoid Mantis Rider and Phantasmal Image. One more turn. And I think we have 6 mana to play with. I really need one more land here. I guess a Blood Moon would be really nice. Blue, white, white. Deputy of Detention gets rid of Chandra here. Gets rid of Chalice on 1. Oh, crap. Goat 314, thank you for the follow. Noble Hierarch behind this. We have a Slagstorm, so keep in mind they knew about the Anger. They don't know about this Slagstorm here. So I think here I can play Karn, tick up, Slagstorm behind it. So Karn, with the idea that we should win next turn. Tick up, because I don't want to grab any cards. And we're going to Slagstorm here. Deal 3 to each creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Again, we're dead to... Well, now we're not dead to Mantis Rider. Actually, we should be good. I think we've got it from here. Because we can Karn, go get Lattice, play Lattice. If we do draw land, we can Lattice and Spellskite behind it. My opponent needs some serious 1-drops here. Serious 1-drops. Champion of the Parish. Noble Hierarch makes that a 2/2. Okay. So I have to not die to this too. We have to keep that in mind. We have to make sure that if I do anything and they can attack with everything, I need to be sure I'm okay. Thalia's Lieutenant here. So that makes that too big to attack. Okay. This is a 1/1. We get hit for 2 here. So if I draw land, I think I'm good here. I can Lattice, Chandra. I don't need the land now. It's only 2 damage. It's only 2 damage. Is there any reason I need to be worried about anything here? It's 2 damage. I play. I block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We should be good here because they're not going to get any more. They're going to attack me for 2. Yes. Lattice. We have to uptick Chandra here. They hit for 2. I go to 2. Yeah. We should be good. And then these are at 2 damage coming through. If they don't mess with Chandra, I'm definitely winning. But we basically get to Spellskite and Bridge next turn. To block one of these, we'll go to 1, and we'll be good from there. It's close because of our life total. But they can't play anything else here, so this doesn't grow. Unless I'm literally missing something, but you can't cast anything, opponent. You hit me for 2. And we could do that trick where we make Lattice a creature too. We should do that. We will do that. Hits for 2. Abrade's really good here too. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and emblem here because I don't need Chandra anymore. We're going to make Lattice a dude. We're going to destroy target artifact. Deal 5 here. And then we will play Spellskite, deal it here too, and then we're clear. Make sure there's nothing strange that could happen. We got it from here. That was it's pretty tight against humans there. That's pretty tight. Ooh, Piet Kieran. Piet Kieran. Woo! Alright, let's jump into another one. Can I explain the Karn Lattice interaction? Yes. Karn has a static ability. Activated abilities of artifacts your opponents control can't be activated. So consider it Stony Silence. It's essentially what it is. Then we have Lattice, which makes all permanents artifacts, in addition to their other types. All cards that aren't on the battlefields and permanents are colorless, and players may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. Keep in mind that I don't care about the 2 after the 2 bottom points. I care about all permanents are artifacts. All permanents are artifacts. Activated abilities of artifacts can't be activated. Opponent can't do anything. No, he can't use his lands to activate or use anything. Can't use the noble to do anything. Literally, board state is frozen. The trick being that they can still attack you, and if they were to say kill Karn, for example, then everything unlocks. Everything's just colorless at that point. Very good game. Well, thanks. Practice makes perfect. This is bad, chat. This is bad. I need help ASAP. Ooh, that's a good card to see. They could have Sylvan Scrying or something behind this. Oh my gosh, chat. Yes, please. You ready? You ready, chat? You ready? Pyretic. Karn. Let's go get something here. Let's go get something fancy. I'm ready, chat. Woo! And he didn't activate the map. Can't do that at end step now, opponent. The activated ability cannot be activated. It's alright, opponent. You got this. Sylvan Scrying. Forward you go, opponent. You got this. You got this. I believe in you, opponent. Liquid metal coating. I got this. We're doing it. You can have an artifact. I would like to kill that artifact. Your play. Oh. Good luck, opponent. Plays Ancient Stirrings. Ancient Stirrings. Let's Stone Rain him every turn for free. Urza's Tower has been found. Which one? This one? Liquid Metal Coating. You played mine. Opponent, please consider reevaluating your Tron probabilities. Karn is so powerful. It's so good. And it's so mean. I'm going to play a War Boss or a Rabble Master to... There we go. There we go. Good job, opponent. Good job, opponent. All right. Okay. These bridges are just like not good, nor are the slag storms. But I don't have a whole lot to bring in here. I guess I can bring in Spellskite to protect Blood Moon, Trinisphere, maybe Walking Ballista, and Sorcerer's Spyglass. And I guess Chalice. So Spyglass is brought in because I'm not going to go fetch it off Karn. Karn does that by itself. So this is kind of like to get it earlier if possible. Walking Ballista is just a creature. Trinisphere, if I turn 1 it can be a little bit awkward for my opponent. It's not great, but I don't have literally anything else. Spellskite to protect some stuff, and Chalice is just Chalice. Liquid Metal Coating is the artifact you're probably asking about. You play Lantern Control with the new Karn? Yeah. Liquid Metal. By the way, it's not liquid, it's liquid metal. It's like missing a D. Yeah, it's this this one here. So it just makes a permanent an artifact. All right. Keep. Play land, get rid of Simian Spirit Guide. Play turn 1 Legion War Boss if I draw land, I think. Chromatic Star. Opponent's at 4 cards here. Ooh, some Blood Moons. I'm gonna bet that he doesn't have it. Deep breath, chap. We might have just punted. Deep breaths. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the clip. Oh, all right, they have it. Are we going to be punished? We're going to find out. I believe in our punishment, chat. We did just punish our opponent. Ancient Stirrings. Finds another star here. Cracks the star. You can go back in the VOD. Oh my gosh, chat. Hey deck, you trying to tell me something? Trying to tell me something? Was I supposed to play Blood Moon? Shoot. I'm going to die. So fast. Don't take the land, opponent. Don't take the land. Thank you. They didn't take the land. We're in good company, chat. We're in good company. Let's take down a Karn. Get out of here, Karn. And let's Blood Moon. I might need a Blood Moon a few times, chat. We're not dead. By the way, Legion War Boss is the better green mana. If they don't play a O-Stone, I play a second Blood Moon. I've got a couple. Oh man. Opponent's going to town. Claim it. You know you want to. You know you have to. Sylvan's Crying. Land here is probably good, or Rabble Master War Boss effect. That'll get us clocking their face in. They got another forest here. Alright, land. I'm gonna go ahead and play another Blood Moon just to be safe. I'm gonna clock them for 3. War Boss is definitely better against Karn, by the way. Keep that in mind, chat. My opponent skipped through their turn by accident. I'm pretty confident that's an accident. And that might just cost them a game. That might cost them the game. I don't know if we want to win like that. I don't know if we want to win like that, chat. Well, we'll see if they have O-Stone or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thragtusk? O-Stone, yeah. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's Tron, we take it. That doesn't make us a better Magic player. That doesn't make us a better Magic player. We'll see if they go ahead and Nature Claim their O-Stone here to stay alive for one more turn. They do not. Okay. A little 2-0 against Tron. We did some dirty things to our Tron opponents on turn 2, turn 3. A couple dirty things. Our opponent could have been new to the deck. They didn't fetch with their Expedition map there. It didn't really slow them down mana production wise. It just didn't give them Tron, but they weren't gonna get Tron anyway. They weren't going to get Tron anyway. Fluff mowing them down. What's up, mob wife? Squad Chief, how you doing? I like that emote. By the way, Joseph Erman. We ain't dead. Cleared that one 2-0. By the way, I like this Jackal Pumpkin. He's orange in mine. Tron players. Squatch Pepe GA. We're 2-0, my opponent's 2-0. Let's play some Magic. Zeke Cowan, 1993. What's up? Have you tried the Lattice out in the deck yet? Does it work well? Lattice is right here. How did I doubt you? Alright, we'll keep this unknown opponent. Opponent is opponent is doing their thing. We're gonna do ours too. I don't see a reason to throw a Chalice out on 1. We're gonna stick to putting it out on, or sorry, on 0. We'll see if we can do it on 1, maybe 2. Alright, so opponent probably has some really mean things. Let's start with the Chalice on 1 here. Why did you add Blast Zone to the deck? I don't know, ask this guy if he's here. Divert the attention, chat. Why did you put this in here? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Let's try another Chalice on 1. My opponent didn't like that much. And they had a Spell Pierce. Oh my gosh. Opponent. Stop. Alright. Well, we're getting rid of all these counters. We can get some Blood Moons down here. Well, Blood Moon's not very good. See? The card's bad. Alright, so we have a blue-white opponent. This is definitely a harder matchup for us. Cool. Alright, let's do some cool magic. Splice, chat. Splice, splice. Chandra. Counter? Play Blood Moon behind this. This is going to be a cryptic. Cast this, play Blood Moon. Go ahead, opponent. Alright, we took him off triple blue, which is probably not that important. That was short-lived. This guy came ready not to lose the Neoform. Heck yeah. Alright, War Boss here, pass turn. Opting. By the way, the Chalice on 1 would have been really good. Apparently my opponent's playing 1-drop city. Lands and attacks. This is good. This is good. Alright. I guess I'd taken a Braid at this point. Get rid of this little guy. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure we can win, chat. I'm not sure we can win. Hey. Drace. I will be very honest with you. If you're playing against a blue-white opponent with Terminus, this deck just struggles regardless. Or that's just my luck. We're going to do this off a Desperate Ritual in case they have another Spell Pierce. So my luck, blue-white opponents wreck me when they have Terminus. Especially with this Teferi about to show up. Teferi plus Jace, I probably scoop so we can get more games in. Because we've lost at this point. I can't beat this combination. They have 7 cards in hand. We are going to play some card that's going to get countered 100%. Teferi is going to continue going up. May I concede, chat? We're not going to have anyone upset, are we? Good. So blue-white's not that prevalent in the meta. I'm not going to dedicate sideboard slots to a matchup that's not frequent enough. All right, so I'm going to bring in Chalice, Trinosphere, Walking Ballista, Spellskite, and Sorcerer Spyglass. Take Bridges and Slagstorms out. Yeah, that's probably about as good as I can do here. We don't have Eidolons, we don't have Storm Breath. We're kind of, in a way, conceding that if we run into blue-white, we're going to just struggle a whole bunch. That being said, a very fast Blood Moon or our Planeswalkers could get there. All right, let's play first. Let's keep this. All right, we are going to run this Chalice out on 1. Slow my opponent down here and see if we can't win from here. Didn't want to watch a quitter. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. You're just so far behind. Maybe I'll get an extra match in. Then you'll technically see more games. Think about it. Alright, so I can't attack through because of Snapcaster, because Snapcaster's a jerk. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing, opponent? Alright, now we can attack. I can attack now, safely. And let's go ahead and pump this one, too. So I can hit F6. Because F6 makes faster games. I think I like men. How are you, Fluffy? I'm good. How are you? Celestial Purges, which is unfortunately not the thing they want to be doing here. Let's just Chandra here. Up for 2 damage. Swing. Concede. Win game. Got it. How was dinner? Breakfast or lunch? Whatever's closest. Whatever you last had. How was that meal? How is your Wednesday going? How have you been? Where have you been? These are all questions. All the questions. Gonna call it a night. Good luck in the rest of the games. Odysseus, take care. Thank you. All right, here's a hand that's kind of bad. So we get to turn 1, Chalice on 1, but they could Spell Snare it. Why have you been? Why have you been? I don't think we can keep this. They've kept their hand, which is really bad for us. You think we keep? Because I can put a Chalice on 1. I'm doing nothing after. Turn 1 Chalice, too good. All right, I'll give this one to chat here. We're gonna get rid of a mountain. I kind of like the Abrade to remove Snapcaster because I think that's where they're going to be going. Alright. I'm going to try it. We're going to get spell pierced. What? How'd that work, chat? How did that work? I think we have a Celestial Purge coming up here. Don't ask. Don't ask, chat. I'm a strange marble. I'm a strange marble. Toroid 1. Thank you for the follow. What is this? Get out of here, Terminus. Redirect. 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 Double blue here. Engineered on 0. Let's attempt a Blood Moon here. If they have a counter, they have a counter. They do, it's a logic knot, that's fine. They've already kind of got a bunch of the basics. I'd rather get this War Boss down than anything. Maybe I attempt that next. Yes, I attempt that next. Alright, War Boss. Alright, so basically, this is going to do no damage. Oh. 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 Opponent. That's a lot of things you just did to me. Alright, are we going to see Jace here? Looks like a no. I'd like a land here. Oh, Chalice is an interesting draw. We will attempt a Chalice on 1 to start things off. We could Chalice on 2 behind this. I wonder if we're going to run into a Cryptic here. Probably are. War Boss behind this? Cryptic? No Cryptic. I'm not totally sure what my opponent has. Do I just run Pia Kirin out next? Seeing Jace, I probably do. Chalice on 0 for another EE. This is a possibility. Kind of like it on 2. What do you think about it on 2? Jace is dead. Yes, Jace. Jace is dying here. What do you think about it on 2, though, chat? Or am I getting Pia Kirin Nalar down? Or am I going to get Terminus? I like the Chalice on 2. Attack Jace, attack them. Mentor. I think it's Chalice on 2 and then follow with Pia Kirin Nalar. I hate this because Terminus is like a thing, but they put it on top, so I'm gonna try to avoid that. Okay. Step 1. Step 2, play another Jace. So is he going to set up another Terminus? This is why I can't beat this deck. Oh my gosh. So it's definitely Pia Kirin unless I find like Karn or Chandra, I suppose. That's awkward. It's an awkward draw. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw 3. Setting things up again. A lot of 1 and 2 drops. I'm positive here. 1, 2, 3, and a braid. Can't a braid. Jesus, pure evil. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plays a land. I need like a blood moon. Gonna Teferi me. Bounces Chalice on 2. I wish I had the Darksteel Citadel. We're definitely killing both walkers. I'm just trying to see what I'm doing with my critters here. I'm guessing I'm playing Karn here. So, Jace, Jace, Teferi. I think I have to play Karn here. Play Karn. If I go down, then he could kill it. So I guess we're going up here. I wouldn't mind going down and like getting liquid metal. But I guess he can just kill it. I guess he could just cryptic away Karn as well. What do we got here? He's got to have a counter, right? He has a lot of stuff on 2 because he just bounced. So he has Jace. Sorry, Snapcaster. So Snapcaster Logic Knot is a thing right now. We don't want to run into that. Blood Moon's a great bait card here. Probably has a Purge in hand. He probably has one of those too, yes. Alright, let's start with an attack here. We have a Chalice on 2 coming up. Let's do Spellskite here. See if that's anything. What else do I have in the sideboard here? I could get a bridge. That would stop this. That'd be funny. Alright, gonna just try Blood Moon here. I'm probably ticking this up. But if Blood Moon sticks, maybe I take it down. I don't know. Okay, so I don't want to tick down here, I want to tick up. And we'll pass turn here. I guess they could Snapcaster here, and then they can activate this and kill Karn. Well, they can't kill Karn then, still. Celestial Purges. Okay. We have Chalice next. Engineered Explosive kills this Chalice. So Chalice is the next card we have here. So I can abrade this, then replay Chalice on 1. This doesn't work. This doesn't do anything. Let's go get something interesting. Liquid metal coating. Let's play one of those. I'm not going to attack first. No. We're good. We're good this turn. I'm going to pause here. Actually, I need to activate this. Get rid of this thing. Get it out of the way. Sorry. Upticking this would get rid of that. This is fine. This isn't doing anything this turn anyway. Don't freak out, chat. Yeah, I'm going to kill Celestial Colonnade here. ASAP here. I guess if I draw land, do I try to lattice? That is the question. I drew the land. Am I supposed to just try to take their lands here for a few turns and go from there? Or do I try to lattice and win it? They didn't counter this. Let's do this. Let's kill some lands here. All right. Let's do this. I think Karn's safe here. I think we can navigate this. They're at 8. I'll leave a braid open. I could just start removing their lands one by one. They need lands to cast spells. Ow. Metal. They appear to be on F6. I'm going to assume they have some sort of snapcast or whatever, but we got there. Don't need lattice. This is cheaper. Let's go, chat. Let's go. I will try to get both of these matches in, but as soon as the wife's home, I'm going to get off and chat to her because she's been at work all day. And she was walking out to the cars 5 minutes ago. Keep that in mind, chat. But we'll try to get 2 5-0s tonight. We'll try it. We'll try it. Liquid Metal. If there was a question of playing that card, chat, I hope I am convincing you that this little card is kind of cool. It's kind of doing things. Tap it a tap. Make that artifact an artifact again. That was fun. There was a good example, though, where Karn kind of replaces a little bit of the Spyglass or Damping Matrixes in the deck. If you were questioning whether or not you should be playing like a Damping Matrix in the sideboard or not, nope, it's just Karn. And Karn doesn't die to as many things. It's a 6 loyalty when it comes down. If you uptick it, that's really just super powerful. Damping Matrix dies to things like Culligan's Command and Braids and other things. All the stuff they're bringing in because we're an artifact-based deck anyway. Chat. We talked about this earlier. We drank smart water. We're smart. Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. How we doing? How's everyone doing? We are attempting to go back to back. Attempting to go back to back here with 5-0s. See what we can do. Maybe. It is a maybe. I'm already happy. We got the 5-0 and we already have a 3-0 here. You know, I could just end the night there and sleep happy. Apparently, it's really hard to find an opponent. HLG42, thank you for the follow and congrats on your stuff you did earlier. Karn coding is absolute greatest. We're 3-0 and my opponent's 1-1. We have an okay hand. Strong Const. We're going to keep. I hope our Rabble Masters are the way to go here. Get that out of here. Karn's pretty good in this matchup. Alright, Slagstorm and a Braid are probably fine with 2 followed up fast Rabble Masters. Pia Kieran's a little ways away. Teleria West. War Prison? I think it's War Prison. Island. So I'm going to Rabble Master here. Let's Rabble Master. We're going to do it off Desperate Ritual. Let's get some damage in against War Prison. Yeah, but be careful. They're playing Karn themselves. It does look like we are slightly favored against Worm. Ancient Strengths. Engineer Explosives on 0 is a little bit of an annoyance, but we can manage. Welding Jar. They play that. Play their island. Yep. You got it. Play their island. Plays Ensnaring Bridge. Oh, look. Ensnaring Bridge. So I'm going to play second Rabble Master here just to get a nice big chunk of damage in here. They should be able to clear their hand here, though. we have to be a little bit careful with what's going on across from us. Flame Brad, thank you for the tier 1 in 10 months, my friend. I'm really disappointed that resubs do not get sounds. Spyglass here. That's a okay card. Name Welding Jar. Welding Jar, name it. I guess they name Chandra, Karn, or Pia and Kieran. If they name Karn, they're shutting themselves out. I'm assuming it's going to be like a Chandra or something here. Name's Pia and Kieran, which is pretty good because I could get a couple artifacts and throw them at my opponent's face. Not what they want to be doing here. Do they want to worry about this engineered explosives? It looks like they do. So we're going to attack. They need to pop this after these deploy. And we're going to get in for at least 6 damage here, which is pretty nice. So pop EE. Oh, yep. You do your things. By the way, by doing engineered explosives, we can now target this bridge and win next turn. AJ Malika. How's the new mulligan treated you? Treated you in the deck? The new mulligan's been decent. Engineer explosives on 0 again. It's kind of an annoyance. And a bobble. Alright. Our opponent has done everything. Let's get rid of Spyglass, because I can't get rid of 2 of bridges here. We're doing this in case I get a land here. Then I can Pia Kieran. And I'm like a turn away. Alright. We're just going to pass back here. My opponent's empty-handed, so... Opponent's empty-handed. We have Karn. Karn could do Karn things. Opponent's drawing. What if they draw 2 lands? Then they lose. Bobble's a scary card. Did you accidentally draw 2 lands, opponent? They're thinking. If they did that, then they do get around it for a turn. Chalice on 0. Whirring. Whirring for 4. Cloister. Has to be Cloister, right? Okay. We're fine here. We are A-okay, chat. All right. I'm going to give chat an opportunity here. Okay. Chat, your opportunity is this. I play Karn. They can't activate things. They'll get 2 draws. I go get liquid metal coating. The idea here is that I can then get rid of lands. That being said, that's a dumb idea, now that I'm thinking about it, because the Bottle Cloister is just there. Play the bridge. Play the bridge. I'm not going to listen to chat. Never mind. Chat, sorry. Let me think about this. Okay. We're going to just play Pia Kieran Alara and not do something dumb. No, I'm not listening to you, chat. We're going for that 5-0. I'm not listening. I'm sorry. I guess this is awkward because engineered explosives can be used to get rid of this. Maybe that's not the right play. It's not the right play, is it? All right. Use engineered. This goes away. A couple Karns here. Make some tokens. logistically, we probably should have slag stormed and then just like tried to get ruins going. But the correct play would be to draw land, yes. Spyglass here named Karn. Maybe Karn was the play. Maybe. We just top deck in a braid though, we win. We have 2 of them. Right? Because we just like... Well, we don't just win, I suppose. Name's Karn. Karn's offline. Alright. Name Goblin. Deal 3 damage to each player. Okay. Okay. Then we play Bridge. Then we activate Pia Kirnalar. We're so close! They didn't name Pia. And we can play Karn and tick down. Oh, we can't do that. Blast Zone on 1. Bobble. Bobble. The desert can kill now too. That's something they should name. We're just gonna play a bridge. Nonchalant. Nonchalantly. Just bridge. It's just a bridge. Until Field of Ruin. Opponent's bobbling. They know that they are on the edge. I guess a braid now. Spyglass, Karn, go get just every artifact I have and keep trying to get Pia Kiran to do this thing. You're on the edge of your seat. Whoa, 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 opponent. What are we doing here? You have 0 cards. Oh, you're just beefing this up. Blast Zone can get rid of Bridge now. Gets rid of Bridge now. Careful, opponent, what you do with this Blast Zone. Careful. They need something that shuts off Pia Kiran. Ooh, ooh, you get it? Witchbane Orb. Chat! Alright. We need a land. If we hit a land, we're good. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't do it. They got a welding jar. Alright, land, chat. Land for the win. We are going to name... What is something very mean? Actually, let's name a horror. It's the horror, chat. It's all the horror. Hippo? Horror? The horror, chat. Ruins does not target my opponent, by the way. Does not target the opponents. Okay. Chalice is good. Walking Ballista is fine here. Trinisphere is really interesting to play. Yeah, bridges are bad. And that's probably about all I care about here. Gonna look for Blood Moon. Slagstorm's fine. The braids are good. Let's leave Spellskite in the board. Let's do that. This commander templating is paying off. Spyglass on EE is good. So I was just playing Karn. I'm not gonna worry about that. Ew. It was on the bottom of my chair. Ew. Ew. That was nasty. Alright. Hand looks fabulous. We'll keep here. Turn to Chandra if we'd like. Or we'll be Blood Mooning. Blood Moon's really bad for my opponent. Don't we want our bullets in the board? Not exactly. No. That's the trick with the deck. It's the trick. Blast Zone. Alright, opponent. Looks like you can name Chandra, and I'm going to Blood Moon you. I think we Blood Moon. Yeah. That way it takes him off of war. And then we just rabble. Mushroom. Name's Chandra. Dead card over here. Oh gosh. I am gonna play Blood Moon though. Blood Moon feels like the right play here. Takes them off blue. It took them off blue. Bridge. Bobble. Yeah, see, these Rabble Masters aren't getting through very quickly anyway. Let's go ahead and destroy the artifact here. We're going to do this because I'd rather do this now before a welding jar shows up. He's got 3 more bridges in the deck. He just drew a bunch. But if we're lucky, he won't hit him for a couple turns here. Pirate Spellbomb's pretty cool. Does its thing. They can now name Karn if they'd like. Still can play Karn to shut stuff off. So Pirate Spellbomb actually kills one of our little dudes here. We will be playing Rabble Master first. Rabble, Legion, Rabble is kind of the route I'm going to go here. They've got to name Karn here. Name's Pia and Kieran. That's a 1-of in the deck. I'm cool with that. Alright. Let's do this off a ritual. And we'll Rabble Master. They probably kill it. So that's Rabble Master 1 down. We'll go ahead and Rabble and War Boss next. Spell Bomb. Draw a card. They'll have 3 cards in hand. Yes, yes, opponent. You got this. Don't draw Whir. You can't cast it if you draw it. Chalice on 0 would be okay. Would stop a Mox Opal from opening up their mana base. Land is good here because now we can save our Simian Spirit Guide. So, when you're chaining Rabble Master and War Boss together, Rabble Master first is a little bit more damage because of the second War Boss doing a little more damage. Just a itty bitty bit more. See if we can close this one out and get our last match of the night in before the wife gets home. Can we get 2 double leagues in here? Because I feel pretty confident about this one. We should kill them next turn. Get it? My opponent's just saying it's the worst matchup for Whir, and it is. It is. It's literally probably the worst matchup for Whir, other than maybe Blue Tron is what they said. Give me the GGs, I'll give them back some GGs. I do agree, though, Blue Tron is really bad for both of our decks. Being more prison-based, Blue Tron's almost like the prison hard counter to our kind of stuff here. Blood Moon's very brutal. We have a faster clock. We have ways to remove a few of their artifacts. And we have numerous ways to attack their life total. Alright, chap. We're going to try to get this last one in here. Sultai Reclamation is worse for prison. I could see that. They have to, for War Prison to work, they have to have a lot of blue mana. They're worrying, obviously. Uh-oh. Someone's home. To Blave, thank you. We're gonna go for that 10-0. We'll see if it falls short, it falls short. Thursday is Go asks, has coding been pretty good? Who's got that clip that Odysseus put? Oh my gosh. It's Raystack. So, since we have a crowd here, Raystack is one of the original creators of the Red Prison deck. Oh no, it froze. Third 4-1 in a row. All right, we wish them speakers. All right, I'm gonna play first. We're gonna keep this because we know our opponent, and it's just gonna be fun. I'm 3-1. You 4-0. 9-0 on the night. What a appropriate match to finish the night on. Dang. Raystack is 11-3 over 2 nights, which is really good too. The deck is solid, chat. Deck is solid. Strong cast. All right, we're wishing our opponent good luck. I have let them know that Raystack here is our raid boss. You are the raid boss, Raystack. Let's see if we can beat you. Focus. All right, he's going for a 4-1. We're going for the clean 10-0. We'll see if we can do it. We've kept kind of an interesting hand, but we're going to keep it on the backs of the walkers. We are playing first. Our opponent's probably going to have to mull because Bloodman is really not good in this matchup. The matchup is essentially the mirror. We are running into the mirror at this point. All right. Good luck, opponent. We'll have a turn 3 Chandra or Karn. We'll see what we want to do. Knowing our opponent will not have lightning bolt, so that's kind of nice. All right. Drawing lands. We're gonna go for that sweet win. All right. What do you got for me, opponent? Pyretic into what? Rabblemaster? We need to fade early Rabbles. Well, we didn't. It'll be okay, though. It will be okay. Alright, we're going to play Chandra here. We're going to uptick to keep Chandra around. We're going to braid War Boss past turn. We're almost there. Should have it in like 2 turns. We'll see. Another Rabblemaster? Another Rabblemaster. Alright. A lot of Rabblmasters. 2 at Chandra here. 1 at Chandra, 2 at Chandra. Okay. Another braid would be nice. Alright. Sideboard wise, I could get a Spellskite to block. If I get a Spellskite to block, is that much different than just Chandra tick down? Not a whole lot different. Alright, let's get rid of Rabblemaster. I'm gonna go get Walking Ballista. I'm gonna do it this way. I think I can survive here, and then I'll put Walking Ballista out there, and then we'll see where we want to go, because we're like 2 turns away from locking it. I kind of like the Walking Ballista here. This is going to go to 1 here. We'll tick up, play Walking Ballista for at least 2 here. Let's see if we can't win from there. Remember, they could be drawing Blood Moon and Bridge, both of which are not the best. And now they know about a Walking Ballista in hand. On the off chance that they have something like another Rabble Master, which is possible, I think the Walking Ballista gives us the best opportunity to maybe go wide. Blast Zone here. If I had Batter Skull, I think I'd be slamming that instead. This would be one of the few matchups I would. He's not running Batter Skull either. There you go. Don't run Batter Skull. We don't think it's good enough. Alright, Karn. Where are we going with this? What are we up to, Ray? You gotta play, I'm sure. You get Chandra. Collected Defiance. Alright. Alright. Gonna get hit for 2. Opponent's down to 2 cards. I like the play. Alright. But it's time to reverse the tables here. Let's go ahead and do this, swing. Alright. I think we can go from here. That's your card. Making an appearance. I'm expecting maybe a Chandra or something. Nothing? I will block here. No, I won't. No, I won't. Blocking seems silly. I'm gonna do so much more damage on the crackback. Oh, Slangstorm. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, we're in top deck mode. Opponent has 2, we have 1 card in hand. They have 1 card in hand. Well. Top deck away, let's go. They have a Blast Zone that they can put on anything, so that's kind of annoying. Let's not get Karn first, I guess. Right? Back and forth, back and forth. Quick game. So they can put a Blast Zone on 3. I guess my Blood Moon's okay against this. They could get rid of Bridge if they'd like. These are nifty because they're going to filter my opponent's top deck just a little more than me. Alright, we can cash in Ruins now. I have 6 mana. I could also just kind of keep playing the mana game with if I get Karn Lattice immediately. I just do that. I guess if they happen to braid at any point, that would be bad. What is it? Karn down tick. I need it here, chat. Or we're about to get reversed latticed. Almost confident here. Alright. I need help. Chandra. It's not gonna be enough. I needed a creature. Oh, this is how it feels. Helpless. This is how it feels. Got nothing, chat. I don't know. Is this like a win for either side, right? Same deck. All right. If we got the Simian Spirit Guide, we could have maybe done something. All right, Walking Ballista is in. Trinisphere can come in. Chalices are kind of bad. Spellskite can come in here. Spyglass probably needs to come in. Get rid of these chalices. I'm gonna get rid of one bridge. No. I'm gonna get rid of some blood moons here. Bring in a couple angers. Okay. We'll try this. This is oh, the mirror. Eidolon would be a lot better to have here. I could see the chalice being reasonable, I suppose. If I can get this Trinisphere out first, maybe I can prevent Ray from ritualing out something crazy fast. We could just go for that turn 2 Karn into liquid metal coating. It's probably not as good in this matchup. Or it could be great. Alright, Ray, what do you got for us? What do you have for us? By the way, I have my snack. I never ate my snack. Need that brain food. We've been so on fire, chat. Anybody got some interesting plans for the weekend? You're halfway there. You're almost to your destination of plans. All right, let's play first. Let's keep this. Spyglass isn't too bad to see here. We'll get a quick Rabble Master out and see if we can't win quickly. Hoping they don't have Anger or Slagstorm. Gemstone Caverns. Gets rid of an Ensnaring Bridge. Go ahead. Go ahead, opponent. Commander Tournament Sunday. 37 people at the last one. Ooh. War Boss. I might just kill War Boss here. So it doesn't run away with the game here. Opponent's down to 3 cards. We have a lot more going on, I think. Bye-bye, War Boss. All right. Don't have another Rebel Master. Please, Ray Stack. Please. Don't do it. What's your EDH commander? I have the better one. Alright, opponent has no action here. Trinisphere would be a hilarious one, I guess, to draw. We have action. Walking Ballista here. Oh my gosh, I have so much mana. Alright, watch this. We're going to splice, cast additional... Cast and splice additional. So that we can do all of this. Let's take a peek first. Ratchet Bomb and Karn, and they have a gemstone. Okay. Walking Ballista is not becoming a... He's not becoming a... I think I just named Ratchet Bomb. But if he gets Karn down, what are we doing? He's got a little ways for Walking Ballista, Ratchet Bomb. Then he has to pump Walking Ballista and take turns to do that. Ratchet Bomb he can actually play. I think I name Ratchet Bomb here. And then we'll get in for some damage. Only because he has Gemstone here. Kind of hoping he whiffs on a land here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it's Ratchet Bomb as well. If he gets a ritual effect here, he gets to play Karn. But then he still doesn't have mana for this. That's a really good draw here. Alright, I'm going to offer the trade. I think. Do I? I probably don't actually. Let's not. Let's not get frisky here. Ritual out, Chandra here. We're not gonna kill Walking Ballista, obviously. Not yet. Next turn we will. War Boss would have been nice. Okay. So they miss their land drop last turn. And once again, unless they have a ritual effect here, I think we're going to be okay. We take down, kill this. If they ping this, I have to leave Rabble Master back for this. Let's go up one more here. They've missed a land drop again. We'll cast Simian Spirit Guide. It's not 2 damage immediately, but we'll throw goblins in, and then next turn, tick down, swing with team, and I think we'll be okay. We should win it from there. Just need one more whiff on the land here. They do have enough to do like an Anger Slag Storm type of effect. But that would be their turn. Got the land. Is it too late, though? They swing with these, I block. I'm not worried about Chain Whirler here. Played Marinette the 1, running Hulk and Necrotic Ooze. We'll probably run Gitrog, the frog. Nice. Apologies for being a little late on the response there. Very sweet. Alright. Lands, we tick down, we kill Walking Ballista here, and we swing with team. We get 2 damage here off this anyway. And this will clear the way for Rabble Master to get through. They could have like a braid or something. But Chandra's nice and high here. No activation of Walking Ballista. What they could have done here is pinged Rabble Master, and then I can't attack with Rabble Master, but I attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I get 7, 8 here. And then I have a blocker back. So that puts them to 4. Even if they board wipe next turn, then I take them to 2. Okay. I think we're good on everything we want to be doing here. I don't mind 1 Blood Moon. I kind of like 1 maybe bridge over the Blood Moon, but I also have the bridge kind of tucked away here. I kind of like that option. Walking Ballista is really good there. I think I run it back and just see if we can capture this 5-0. And if not, we're losing to race stack. It's a bit of a flip of a coin, I think, because it is the mirror. And it's very, very close to the actual mirror here. So, all right, we're keeping. We're keeping because we have both planeswalkers here, and we have a bridge to hide behind. If it's fast, if we can, we'll be fast enough. Opponent's gone to 5. And this is where like the London Mulligan rule would be a lot better for my opponent. Play Blast Zone here. We get to play Spellskite as well. That's really good. I think we're golden here. So it's probably going to be Chandra first into Karn. That is the thought, at least. I think we can win it. Ruins Mountain. Plays a Rabblemaster. They do off a Simian Spirit Guide, so that's kind of that's it for my opponent here. All right, we're just gonna play Spellskite, pass turn. We could work to kill this, but I think a Chandra here behind a bridge is going to be really hard to beat. We'll take a little bit of extra damage here. Block here. I feel real solid, though. Oh my gosh. This is why you run these splicing ones, by the way. I mean, I guess I just Chandra, tick down, kill Rabblemaster here. If I Desperate Ritual here, what am I doing? Can Karn? If I Karn, what am I getting? I can get Liquid Metal. I'm just obsessed with that card. I don't have to uptick, really, to do the bridge. I guess it stops Rabblemaster from attacking. Let's play bridge here. And up for damage. Okay. We can Karn here, maybe off of a land, and then I think we'll be good. Liquid Metal is going to just kill everything. we'll go that route if I draw a land here, I guess. We have a couple goblins coming in, by the way. Gotta be careful of those. I'm going to come after Chandra here. There's a case to have gotten rid of Rabblemaster. I'm afraid to block here. I think it's okay to let this go to 2. We're going to try to get empty-handed here. Magus of the Moon. That's fine. All right. We do find the land. We'll play Karn. So here's where we get Welding Jar and then follow up with a Lattice. It should be enough. Welding Jar. Protect Bridge. Protect Spellskite. Tick up? Why would we tick up? Oh, he has Collective Defiance, I guess? No, we redirect to Spellskite. We're good. Welding Jar. Put Welding Jar into play. Uptick. We good. I'm almost positive we're fine. I have Skite. I think this is just like extra double insulation, and I think we'll be fine here. I think we got it. My opponent had to mull to 5. We'll give that concession. Got a little help with the mulligans. This is Uber GG. It should be. It should be. Extra Rabble Master. That's fine. Alright. Braid. This doesn't work because I have a braid in hand. And he can attack me. I can't do this. What else do I have in my sideboard? Alright, this has to go up, unfortunately. We have to wait a turn. He's just too wide on us. Let's go up here. And let's get rid of at least one of these Rabble Masters. Okay. We get to play again. I need a land basically off the top or a ritual effect. And then Chandra and Lattice and Karn does its thing. And then we should be able to Chandra all the way up, and then we should be good from there. I'm explaining that if I were to have Lattice there, he could then swing all these at Karn, and then I lose the lock, and my opponent's just like free to start using mana again. He's saying bridge, and I'm saying the abrade was in hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, and then I have an abrade. He creates another token. I block 1. He does 5 to Karn, which was at would have been at 1. He would actually get to pretty closely kill Chandra as well, and then we would be likely to just be sitting behind bridge. But then we're very susceptible to just an abrade somewhere. More Rabbles. Yeah, I have to have Karn and Lattice. There we go. All right, we got it. Lattice, please. Make some mana. There we go. All right, that's the hard lock. All right, hard lock. We can cast everything. And then I just tick this up a few more times, and then I'll be able to do it. Got it. Woo! 10-0, baby. 10-0. Racking it up. Where doth mirrors come from? There you go, chat. 2 5-0s tonight. What a blast this has been. 23 for the night. Yes. Hold on. Because I was 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, and 2-1. So that makes me 10-1. And then 10-1, 20-4. 20-4. 20-4. 20-4 on the night, chat. Woo! 20-4. I'll take it. Double 5-0 tonight. What a way to go. This is the list we ran tonight. The Cavern of Souls came into effect potentially against blue-white. Remember, we did beat a blue-white opponent. We got them with liquid metal coating. That card's been spice. It is like little lattice. And then we have normal lattice here. Normal lattice and little lattice. And it's little lattice because it interacts with Karn in such a way that you get to bounce back and forth. The key here, I think, in this deck is to know exactly how to sideboard and knowing exactly what you want to be doing. If you need to fetch something with Karn, that's completely fine. But keep in mind that you don't want to do this random split and I'm just going to keep Karn in because I want the toolbox. You may not keep Karn in. What was it? Humans, we kept one in because I had like nothing else. And it was like, well, I can do something else. Was it that or there was a matchup? No, it was Burn. No. Which matchup was it? There's a matchup I took a bunch of the Karns out. Anyway, the problem with this is you're going to get stuck in the toolbox. See you on the trophy list. Up we go. Up we go. 10-0. Unreal numbers, see you on the local news. There. Well, we should be in the 2s now. There we are. There we are. That's cool. Restore balance. Yes. We took Karns out for restore balance. Thank you. We've played 10 matches, chat. Keeping it together. All right. This is what we played. We played Red Prison. We're having a blast with this. Karn has probably upticked this even a little bit more. If it fits your playstyle. If it doesn't fit your playstyle and you're more aggro, there's an aggro variant. And if you're a little more of really passive control, there's a variant for that. I would argue this is closer to the passive control, but it really, really shores up the game because you can close the game out immediately if you have the right pieces. That's going to do it tonight, chat. If you've enjoyed yourself and you're new, hit the follow button. Get that notification when we go live. Let me see if anybody is streaming, because we got a crowd here, and I'd love to send you guys off to someone else. Browse. Where's Magic the Gathering? Let's see if we can find someone. Russ, what's up? Let's see if we can find someone to send you lovely people over. He's just so sick. I love it. I love it. Let's switch to this one. There we go. Let me find someone. Hardlocks abound. Let's see if we can find someone playing modern here. What is this? Fourth Spark, Sealed. Sealed wouldn't be too bad. Russ, you're playing? Nope, no problem playing Brad. Russ, are you streaming? I could send them all to you. Man, a lot of people playing Arena. Let's see if there's someone near the top here. Russ is offline now. Actually, all right. We are going to... There are 2 people I wouldn't mind. One Mr. Lee, thank you for the follow. I'm trying to find something that our community would like to watch. Captain Salty, thank you for the follow as well. All right, chat. We're going to call it there. Wrap it up. I'm really tempted to send you guys over to like Jim Davis. Because Jim Davis actually rated us a long time ago. And I'm not sure I have actually rated back before. And I think it'd be worth my while to send you guys to Jim Davis. He also played a Pyro Prison list recently. So let's send him on over. We're going to do that. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Everyone that follows, everyone that views, everyone that watches, and everyone that contributes, I do appreciate it. It makes it a blast to play, and thankfully we were able to slam in 10 wins tonight. And that's going to do it for me. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're trying to keep to that schedule, but you can follow Twitter to find out if we're really going live or not. With that being said, we're probably going live Friday. But follow Twitter. Chat. I'll see you next time. Peace out, guys. Check out Jim Davis. Really good pro. He's rated us before. Let's send some love back his way. Take care.